partially blocked. The ball kind of went way up high in the air, and one of our guys, and it was number 22, Josiah Rodriguez, just comes from the backfield and catches and goes right in from about 7 yards out. And it was an interesting looking play. It turns out to be a punt return for a touchdown, but it was a great play.
Robbie, how about you?
Yeah, mine's going to be a little different. Jeremy Maupin lets the guys have fun, and we were in Santa Teresa, and they snapped the ball at quarterback, and he threw it, and we're a quarterback, and he threw to David Hammond in the end zone on a go route, our cornerback. And so we got the story later, and that was both those young men came up to Coach Maupin in practice and said, Coach, if I can throw a bomb deep on our starting defense and complete it to Hammond, can we do it in the game if we're ever ahead? And J. Mop said, yeah, sure. And then they did it in practice, so they did it in the game. So, we've had a lot of awesome plays, but letting those defensive guys do that one time in their life was pretty special.
Very good. Well, I want to thank these gentlemen for doing this with us today. They're going to go to their respective corners now, so we can get ready to go for game day. But if you're watching on KSVPTV.com on the Roswell channel, you're going to hear Art and Kelly. And if you're listening on the Bulldog channel at KSVPTV.com, you're going to hear Joby and Robbie. Thanks, gentlemen. Thanks, First American Bank. And our pregame shows are coming up next. And let me hit that button.
It all comes down to this. Welcome to Roswell Coyote Football on 106.5 Roswell's Talk FM and online at KSVPTV.com. This season, there's only one team that's been unstoppable, your Roswell Coyotes. Now, they go toe-to-toe with your Artesia Bulldogs for the NMAA 5A State Championship. Nothing left but 4 quarters and a dream. Coyote football action on 106.5 Roswell's Talk FM and online at KSVPTV.com is presented by Artesia General Hospital, Bob Reed Pest Control, Business Notions, Calici's Frozen Custard, Central Valley Electric, Dion's Pizzas, Salads and Subs, E&MU Portales and E&MU Roswell, Moppet and Brown Dentistry, Maze Lumber, Oasis Computers, Pecos Valley Equipment, Pepsi, Plateau, Richland Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram and Richland Chevrolet Buick, Roswell Seed Company, Southwest Printers, Trustmark Roofing, University of New Mexico, Wakefield Oil, and Wakefield Oil Express. Now, on to the action.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to 106.5 Roswell's Talk FM, KEND Radio, and KSVPTV.com. I am your host, Art Sandoval, and I'm here with the Commander-in-Chief, Jeff Lim. We are here November 25th, 2023, preparing for the New Mexico 5A State Championship game. Coach Lynn, good afternoon, sir. How are you today?
I'm great.
Good, man. Good, man. So, well, listen, first and foremost, congratulations on getting back to the state championship game. Kind of a big deal, not only for Roswell High School, but for the city of Roswell. Before we start talking about the championship game, there's a couple of things we want to talk about first. First and foremost, let's talk about the season in general. The season in general, you're 12-0 right now, undefeated up to this point. Let's talk about the season right now. What are some of your thoughts on the season? First of all, the Roswell Coyotes played one heck of a schedule to prepare you to this point. What are your thoughts on the season?
Oh, it's just been kind of a blur. It's gone fast. I can't believe we're already here. It's
yeah.
We started this process back in about this time last year. I mean, coming off that semifinal loss, and we took the week off for Thanksgiving, and then that Monday we came in and we knew we needed to make some changes and we needed to do some things differently and we needed to evolve and get better. And so really it started last December and then, worked out all winter. And then, the summer stuff, the 7-on-7s and the early morning workouts. And then, then you start the season and, you get off to a real good start in the preseason. You go 6-0 and then you get into district. I mean, it's just been a great year, for me and for our football program, and just super proud of. Sorry.
No, it's all right. No, it's great. This is the real Jeff Lynn here, and this is great.
Just super proud of where we've come from and how we've gotten to this point.
Yeah, well, Coach, and I do appreciate that. That's amazing, man. And like I said, 12-0, but coming back to, I'm on Max Preps right now, going back to, the schedule in general. Played a lot of great competition, but what is the one game, in your opinion, sir, that really sticks out in your mind?
Yeah, I think, I knew we were good, but I really didn't know how good we were. I think the game that really kind of sticks out to me is the Hobbs game. That's been a game that, we've kind of struggled with here at Roswell. Hobbs is a big 6A opponent. They're a school about twice our size. And when we went over to Hobbs and played them in Hobbs and, beat them the way we did, that was kind of a bell-ringing moment for me. I thought, this team may be really good, and, that's kind of the game that sticks out to me. You're always, anytime you get a new football team, you get a new group of kids, you're not exactly sure what you are and what you can do. And so the early part of the season, the first 3 or 4 games, you're still trying to fill things out and figure out who you are and what you can do. When we went over there and, we beat Lovington and we beat Santa Fe, those are schools that we should beat. When we went over there and did what we did to Hobbs, I thought that was kind of defined the season. And then from that point on, we just kind of continued to roll. Really kind of the Hobbs and Los Lunas games back to back there were kind of, when we knew we were pretty good. So those were the two that really stood out. And then obviously you get into district and, you win district and you beat Artesia. And but those were the two that really stick out in my mind.
Sounds good, Coach. And I appreciate that too. And I concur with you. I said, when we went up there and played Hobbs, that was just the turning point in my opinion. I know Kelly and I were talking about that. We're always doing our research and, of course, with the tough district, but I do totally agree with you that, playing that tough schedule got you to the district play. You were 3-0 district champs, and, of course, now you're here in the state championship game. But discussion of outstanding plays and players this year, I think it's kind of an important question. I know, we're going to be talking about that here in the pregame show this morning as well, but what sticks out in your mind? Some of the greatest plays and kind of players that really have kind of set the tone for this season.
Well, I don't know. I can't really think of anything specifically as far as plays. Each kid has kind of had their own game. We pride ourselves on doing our job and playing hard. And in different games, different players are going to step up based on they're going to make more tackles because their job is to make the tackle that game. Or they're going to score touchdowns based on the fact that they're getting the ball more that game. You know what I'm saying? So
right.
I can't really point to anything, one individual or one individual play. I just think the thing that really sticks out about this group is they're a team. They don't really care who gets the credit or what have you. They're a team.
That's great. That's fabulous. So, well, sounds good, Coach. Well, let's talk a little bit about the history of Roswell High School and Artesia. So the last time the Roswell Coyotes actually beat Artesia was in 2000, and that was when the Roswell Coyotes won a state championship. That was in the Dontrell Moore days. That was under Jack Sisko. But one of the things that really we're talking about too is this is your 10th year as the head coach. Is that correct?
Oh, I think it's more than that.
10 or 12 years, whatever
10 or 12
it is.
years. Yeah. I think I got the job. Yeah.
Yeah, about 12 years now. So
or 10th, yeah, I don't know. Whatever.
Something like that. Anyway, It's been a while now. So not only that, but that was the last time the Roswell Coyotes actually beat Artesia. And as the head coach, you're winless over there. And I know you want to change that to this afternoon. What are your thoughts on that?
I think it just is what it is. I mean, this has been a home-and-home series. I mean, last 3 or 4 times we've played them in the Wool Bowl, we've beat them,
Right.
And then the last, obviously we've struggled a little bit down there in the Bulldog Bowl, but I think it is what it is. I mean, I think we definitely both have home field advantages, and but I don't really put a whole lot of stock into anything like that. I think this is a new group with a new set of goals and a new mission, and if that's what they got to do, then that's what they're going to do. So, I don't believe in superstitions. I don't believe in we're jinxed or whatever. I just think we got to go down there and play well, and if we go down there and play well, we'll be fine.
2018 or 2019, I'm not sure what those 2 dates right there, but the Roswell Coyotes, speaking of the Wool Bowl, when you had Valenzuela connect with Dylan Tucker in that thriller game, and that's what's kind of sticking out in my mind right now. And that at that point, that's when you went on to the state championship and took care of business there too. So that was just something that was a thriller there. But today's game is really going to be, it's a sold-out crowd. Sold-out crowd right now. What are your thoughts on that, Coach? What are you? Is there anything? I know Strategy-wise, I know you've been working hard all week. Every time I go into to the field house, you guys are just nothing but work right now. A lot of film. Your kids are attentive. Tell me your week of practice. How was that?
It was great. I mean, we had school Monday and Tuesday, so we were on a normal schedule.
Yeah.
We just kind of did our normal routine, and then Wednesday we went in. We went at 8:30, and all the parents cooked our boys breakfast that morning. That was good. And then we had a good practice after that. And then on Thanksgiving we went in again at 8:30 and watched our film and practiced. And then we brought all the kids out. All the kids from the South Side came out, and we had a little football practice with them at the end of our practice. It was kind of good. Get all the kids out there. It's kind of a tradition we have. Yep. When we're practicing on Thanksgiving, go ahead and bring all the kids out. And then on Friday, we practiced at 1 o'clock at the Wool Bowl, and then we got a little team dinner at 6 o'clock. And then, Saturday we'll wake up and eat some breakfast and drive to Artesia and
get after
see what happens, right?
It's gonna be a bloody mess. We'll see what happens there. So
right,
it's gonna be a fun opportunity for our kids to get over there and play in the Bulldog Bowl. Speaking of the Bulldog Bowl, you mentioned earlier that no superstitions or anything like that. But one of the questions that was sent to me was, discussion of playing at the Bulldog Bowl. What are your thoughts on that? I mean, it's gonna be a sold out crowd. It is in Artesia. How do you think the kids are gonna respond to that?
I mean, we've done this before. I mean, we've been in big games. I mean, people talk about the Bulldog Bowl being a great environment. It is, but so's the Wool Bowl. I mean, you get the Wool Bowl cranked up on a Friday night for a big game. It's a pretty good experience too. So we're not. I mean, it's loud, and it'll be loud in the Bulldog Bowl. And we've practiced some things to help us combat some of that noise. But our kids have been in these big games. I mean, we've played a lot of big games here at Roswell High in the last 4 or 5 years, and these kids have been in big games. These kids, have been on both sides of this Artesia-Roswell rivalry, both a win and a loss. I mean, they know what it feels like on both sides, and so, it's going to be a big-time environment. I'm really excited for our kids. I mean, sold out. I don't know what sold out is at the Bulldog Bowl, but there's going to be a lot of people there. I mean, and I'm just super excited about the environment nobody else in the state is going to have a game like this.
No,
I mean, like this
not at all. Not at all.
There's this big push to move these games to Albuquerque, to a central location. I'm sorry, but it makes no sense for Roswell and Goddard to drive to Albuquerque to play a football game. I mean, what we're going to get down here, I'd encourage everybody in the state to come watch this, because this is going to be unique, and it's going to be something that nobody else in the state gets. I mean, it's going to be a great environment. We're fired up for it, and we'll play well. I know we will.
Yeah, no doubt. Let's talk a little bit about the defense of the Roswell Coyotes. Have only allowed 73 points this year. Talk about Coach Bolaños. Talk about the defensive side of the ball and what makes them very unique.
Well, I think Coach Bolaños has done a fantastic job with that defense. I mean, I don't do anything with the defense. I don't. In the summer, I might make a recommendation here or there about some personnel things, but after that, it's his defense, and that's his group, and he's done a fantastic job. And not only him, but Coach Ramos and Coach Lovato and Coach Frescas and Coach Avalos. Those guys are doing a great job with those kids, and I really believe that defense has taken on the personality of their coaches. I mean, they're all good, tough men, that are loyal and do a great job. So I think that defense has taken on the personality of their coaches. What makes them great is, they're really good athletes. I mean, there's really good football players over there.
Sure.
On the defensive line and the linebackers and the secondary. There's really good athletes. So it starts with athleticism, but that's not enough. I mean, we've had athletic defenses in the past. What makes this group special is the way they prepare and the way they communicate and the way that it goes back to what we said earlier, the way they do their job. Like, they don't care who gets the sack. I mean, I'm going to do my job, and I'm going to free this guy up to get the sack, and then I'm going to go celebrate that he got the sack. I think that's what's making them special. I mean, it's a special group of kids, and they're really athletic, but they care, and they prepare, and they communicate, and they do all those things necessary to be a great defense.
You expect anything different on the Artesia side offensively? Are they going to try to do anything, or are they just going to play just regular Artesia ball?
Yeah, I mean, Artesia. I mean, they're gonna spread you out, and they're gonna throw the ball, they're gonna run the ball. I mean, on occasion, I'm sure there's gonna be adjustments, and I'm sure there's gonna be tweaks, and those coaches are really good coaches, and they're gonna game plan us. But at the end of the day, they are who they are. I don't know. they can't get too radical. They can't get too far away from who they are, because if they do, then their kids don't know how to do that stuff. So there's going to be tweaks. There's going to be a game plan that we probably haven't seen, but it's probably not going to be too radical. I mean, both of these teams are really good at what they do, and you do what you do at this point.
Well, sounds good, Coach. Well, is there anything in closing you'd like to talk about, or to your listeners in Roswell? KSVPTV.com, 106.5 Roswell's Talk FM. You are in the 5A state championship here in the Bulldog Bowl. And, Coach, I'm just looking at you right now. I'm just telling you, you're relaxed. You look cool. You look calm. You look collective. You're ready to rock and roll. I know you want to get in there with your team here in just a moment. But what do you want to say in closing for this season?
I'm just extremely thankful. I mean, Thanksgiving was this week, and I'm just really thankful for our parents and our community and our administrators and these kids. I mean, it's just great what we've been able to do, here in Roswell with this group and with our football program. And you don't do that without support from a great community and administrators and parents and like we've said before, it takes a village for a football team to be successful. It's not just about us coaches. I mean, we have a great football community, and I'm super proud to lead that football community, and I'm just super thankful and super blessed to be the head coach. And again, I'm sorry, but this group's special, and just really thankful. And we're going to play our butt off today, and let the chips fall as they may. But just super thankful and super grateful and excited to see how this thing turns out today.
Well, Coach Lynn, once again, as I always said before, and I'll say it again, very, very humble Jeff Lynn. Appreciate your leadership. Appreciate your opportunity to lead this football team. And more importantly, appreciate what you do for our kids. And our friendship has been a great, as long as I know it, it's been a long time, but just a great opportunity. And like I said, I've done this for a long time with you, and I really would like to see the Roswell Coyotes win this ball game here. Not only that would make your third state championship here in Roswell, and it's just a big deal. It's got a beautiful afternoon, and I'm just ready to rock and roll. It's going to be a bloody mess here in Artesia, but you know what? It is what it is. I'm going to let you get back into your team, Coach. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for listening and watching KSVPTV.com. 106.5 Roswell's Talk FM. You are listening to Art Sandoval and Kelly McDonald here in the Bulldog Bowl in the 5A State Championship, Roswell versus Artesia. We'll see you here in just a moment as kickoff will begin.
Check it out.
Introducing the new and improved taste of Pepsi Zero Sugar. Now more delicious. Zero never tasted so good. Try it now.
Check it out.
High interest rates for the entire month of November. Richland has 1.9% financing for up to 36 months on all 2023 Buick Enclave, Envisions, and Encore GXs. We also have 1.9% financing on all 2023 Chevy Silverados. But even better, 0.9% financing on all 2023 GMC Sierra 1500s for up to 36 months. And don't forget, up to 25% of our inventory has Black Friday pricing. We also have the largest used car inventory in southeastern New Mexico. So rush on down to Richland Motors at 2601 West 2nd in Roswell.
Bob Reed Pest Control protects you and your home by controlling pests that invade. Bob Reed Pest Control understands the importance of safety in and around your home from unwanted pests. Protect your family's most important investment, your home, and protect your children and pets from the dangers of poisonous bugs and insects. Call Bob Reed Pest Control today and let our fully licensed pest control professionals start working for you and your family. Find us fast in names and numbers. Call 623-5344, serving all of southeast New Mexico.
My name is Javier Garcia. I'm number 51. This year I'm going to be a senior. Position I'll be playing this year is going to be strong tackle. My parents are Sofia and Javi Garcia. I'm also involved in powerlifting and track. My favorite teacher is going to be the automotive, Mr. Peak. And my favorite team is Dallas Cowboys. I love being part of the Cows because we're all like a big brotherhood, you know?
Hi, my name is Dylan King. I wear number 52. I'm a senior. I play the right guard, the pulling guard. My parents are Angela and Anthony Gomez. I'm also involved in basketball and powerlifting. And my favorite teacher is Miss Ortiz. And my favorite football teams are Oklahoma, Boomer Sooners, baby. Woo! And then Dallas Cowboys. And then I love being a Coyote because of them, because of my teammates, because of the coaches. They treat me like family. I love them. I treat them like family too. You know, it's both ways. Thank you.
My name is Gerardo Chavez. I'm number 67. I'm a senior. My position is DN. My parents are Erica Chavez and Ryan Martin. I'm also involved in track. My favorite teacher is Mr. Armstrong. My favorite football team are the Ravens. I love being a Coyote because of the environment and how all the memories I have with them.
My name is Rico Lujan. I am number 74. My position is offensive center. My parents are Ernest and Maria Lujan. I'm also involved in student council. My favorite teacher is my dad. My favorite football team is the Steelers, and I love being a Coyote because it's like being involved with another family.
Introducing the new and improved taste of Pepsi Zero Sugar. Now more delicious. Zero never tasted so good. Try it now.
Today is State Championship Saturday, and everyone at Farmers Country Market in Roswell would like to wish the Roswell Coyotes the best of luck in today's matchup. This time of year, it's good to know that everything you need for your holiday gatherings and parties is ready for you at your Farmers Country Market. Can't decide what to give for gifts? How about a gift card from Farmers Country Market? Go Coyotes from Farmers Country Market in Roswell.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Roswell Coyote Football on 106.5 Roswell's Talk FM, KSVPTV.com. Mark Sandoval, Kelly McDonald, broadcasting live from the Bulldog Bowl in Artesia, New Mexico, as the Roswell Coyotes taking on the Artesia Bulldogs in the 5A State Championship.
Yes, sir. Partner, the game we've been waiting for seemingly forever, for months for sure, ever since the outcome of that first matchup earlier in the season. We just kind of knew that this day was coming, and it's finally here.
Well, it looks like the Artesia Bulldogs, they won the toss, but accepted. They want to go ahead and take the ball first. Coach, what are your thoughts on that?
Yeah, I mean, unusual. Most teams defer to the second half, but Artesia wants to get their offense on the field first. But tell you what, I got no problem with our defense being on the field first.
Sounds good. Well, let's just do some starting lineups real quick, and then we'll talk a little football action here. Let's start out with the defense for the Roswell Coyotes. And for the Roswell Coyotes, playing cornerback, 5'7", 165 pounds, is number 24, Wes Gallegos. Number 33 is Eli Lynn, defensive end, standing 6 foot, 220 pounds. And then right next to him is his brother, number 71, Noah Lynn, defensive tackle, 6'3", 250-pound junior. And then the defensive tackle, 6'3", 205-pound junior, number 66, Mason Greathouse. And the number 40 is Aiden Rutley, the defensive end, standing at 6'5", 220-pound junior. And then number 25 is Jeremiah Morial, stands at 5'9", 165-pound senior. And then the linebackers for tonight, or this afternoon, is number 32 is Vernon Molinar, playing Sam linebacker, 5'9", 180-pound senior. And then playing the Mike linebacker tonight, or this afternoon, is 5'10", senior, 190 pounds, is number 3, Damian Casala. And then Keegan Nichols will play the linebacker spot, will linebacker at 5'11", 185-pound junior. And then the safeties this afternoon is number 14, Connor Nichols, stands at 5'11", 180-pound senior. And then number 16 is Zy Carasco, 6'2", 175-pound junior. That is the starting lineup for the defensive side of the ball for the Roswell Coyotes. Offensively now, for the Roswell Coyotes, we're going to go left to right here on the script. Number 41 is L.J. Macias. He will play wide receiver, stands at 5'11", 180-pound senior. And then left tackle is number 51 is Javier Garcia, 5'11", 205-pound senior. And then number 72 is Jesus Gutierrez, 5'10", 200-pound senior. And then number 74, Rico Lujan, 5'10", 225-pound senior. And then number 52 is Dylan King, right guard, 5'11", 230-pound senior. And then number 70 is Adrian Barrazas, right tackle, 6'2", 225-pound senior. And then the tight end is number 12, Malachi Mitchell, stands at 6 foot, 180 pounds. And then the running backs for this state championship game is number 22, Bryce Sanchez, stands at 5'11", 220-pound senior. And then Josh Estrada, 5'8", 180-pound senior. And then number 9 is Peyton Kennard, playing fullback, 5'11", 205-pound senior. And then the senior captain quarterback, number 8 is Manny Fuentes. And for the Artesia Bulldogs, starting lineup for the Artesia Bulldogs at quarterback will be number 39 is Nye Estrada. Number 10, wide receiver, is going to be Matthew Size, 5'10", 185 pounds. Number 15 is Juan Diego Duran, 5'10", senior, 145 pounds. And then number 17 is Isaac Casares, 6 foot, 165-pound junior. And then number 26 is Frankie Galindo, stands at 5'8", 155-pound junior. And then number 85 will be Ethan Kahn. Ethan Kahn is 5'10", 150-pound junior. And then number 51 is Omar Salias, 5'8", 190 pounds, classified as a senior. And then number 66, Enrique Armendariz, 6'3", 300-pound senior. And then number 67 is Garrett Fisher. Garrett Fisher is 5'9", 225-pound senior. And then number 73 is Sergio Robles. Sergio Robles. Make sure that is correct. Number 73 is, yes, Velasquez. They got it wrong here on this one here. It says Velasquez, 5'9", 340-pound junior. And the number 62 is Ivan Chacon. Ivan Chacon is 6'1", 175-pound senior. That is the starters for the Artesia Bulldogs on the offensive side of the ball. Coach McDonald, what are your thoughts on today's 5A state championship game?
Well, it should be a great one. I mean, like I said, we've been looking forward to it for months, seemingly now, and you know, we just kind of knew early on in the season that these two teams are kind of on a different level from all the other teams in 5A, and honestly, for a lot of the season, all the other teams in the state. And you know, it's a matchup that we've been looking forward to, and I think it's potentially has the potential to become a classic.
All right, looks like the Artesia Bulldogs coming on the field, as that has kind of been tradition for the Artesia Bulldogs as long as I remember.
Yeah, the dog pile.
The dog pile.
Coyotes doing their thing on the opposite side of the field.
Yeah, it is a packed house here. Only looks like standing room only here in the Bulldog Bowl.
Coach, why don't you give me your score prediction here, since we've got a minute and 57 seconds.
All right, so I was waiting for you to ask me that question, Coach. I do think that this is going to be one heck of a ball game here. You know, the Roswell Coyotes did defeat Artesia just in the district play. As you know, Roswell beat Artesia 29-8 on October 13th. Here's the thing that you and I talked about coming up here. I think that the Roswell Coyotes have an excellent defensive team by all means. I think Artesia has a high-powered offense. Okay, here's what I'm getting. Are going to come away with the victory, 28-21.
28-21, okay. So you and I are similar on what this defense might give up. I'm going to say Coyotes 35 and Bulldogs 20. So a little bit different differential there, but I've had that score in mind here for a couple weeks now, sticking with it. And honestly, be impressed if Artesia scores 3 times on us.
Well, I changed it because originally I had 35-21, and so I'm going to go ahead and change that back up, 28-21. Here's the thing that I'm looking at is, yes, the Roswell Coyotes did defeat the Artesia Bulldogs early on in district play, but here's the thing. I think the Artesia Bulldogs are going to be a little bit more prepared this go around, especially in the 5A state championship. Last time they played, yes, it is a game of football, but the Artesia Bulldogs did drop 2 or 3 key passes when they did play Roswell here. I think that Coach Bolaños is going and his defensive squad is going to have to get ready to play.
Yeah, and he'll have them ready to play for sure. People were talking a little bit about Artesia pulling out some different sets and things like that last week in their semifinal matchup. And, these 2 coaching staffs, they'll be ready. They'll have the kids prepared. And we say it all the time, these are teenagers out here. About anything can happen, but I just see the Coyotes playing at a high level all year. I haven't seen a drop off. I've only seen the defense get better. I'm sticking with it. If Artesia scores 3 times, my hat's off to them.
Well, the Roswell Coyotes have only allowed 73 points this year.
Right. And the starting defense, we figured out, has only allowed 5 touchdowns since week 1.
Right.
I mean, they've only allowed 35 points, the starting defense, since week 1.
All right, and there's Kennard with the kickoff, and here it is. Oh, it's going to be a drop that goes into the end zone.
Yep, so no return for Artesia, and that's one of their strengths. They're very good in special teams, every aspect of special teams. So touchbacks are important for Kennard and the Coyotes tonight.
The starting quarterback is going to be Nia Estrada for the Artesia Bulldogs. Let's see how long this game's going to be here. Artesia's going to come out throwing. This game might last 5 hours.
Well, I look for Roswell to have a very balanced attack. They're going to utilize Bryce Sanchez, but they're also going to utilize the passing game. I see Artesia mostly going to the air, but they could surprise me.
All right, it's going to be 1st and 10 from the 20-yard line. Nia Estrada is going to be shotgun right. It's going to hand it off to Galindo. Galindo is going to go on to the left side and will be brought down. No, he's still actually going and finally brought down about the 23-yard line. So the Artesia Bulldogs will come up second and probably about, see what they're going to say here. There's going to game of 4. So it's going to bring up a 2nd and 6 now for the Artesia Bulldogs.
Yeah, decent first down run there. Anytime you pick up at least 3 or 4, you consider that a successful play.
All right, here's Nia Estrada going to throw a pass quickly and finally brought down by number 7. That's going to be Nichols. It's going to be a first down for Artesia.
Yeah, honestly, if Artesia can be content for plays like that, they have the capability to methodically send the ball down the field. I just think they're going to start taking chances, start looking for bigger chunks.
Okay, first down and 10 from the 31 right hash for the listeners on 106.5 Roswell's Talk FM. Speed option to the left side. It's going to be to Galindo once again. He's on his feet and finally brought down about the 46-yard line as he goes out of bounds on the east side in Roswell territory.
Yeah, real nice run, nice play, and of course the blocking up front by the Bulldogs and allowed Galindo to get the corner. And it will be a first down as they get close to midfield there at the minus 48.
Yeah, 1st and 10. Left hash on the 48-yard line. It is Estrada at quarterback. He's going to put Galindo on the right side of him. Once again, 1st and 10. Speed option now. Once again.
Oh, a pass.
Looked like he had Isaac Casares open over here on the go route.
Yeah, and Galindo was looking to pass there, obviously. If you're paid for the video, you'd see that he was looking down the field. Now, I heard some other announcers say he had a man open downfield. I didn't see that. I thought it was pretty good coverage.
No, it looked like there was a man open.
He was
he was wide open, actually. Right. It was Isaac Casares That was over here on that go route. It had the speed option going to the right side as he pitches it on over.
See, that's what
Casares is open.
That's what our defensive backs have to do. They have to stick with their assignments because Artesia will run trick plays.
2nd and 9 now. It's going to be Galindo once again with the ball, and we'll have positive yardage.
Yeah, maybe 1 or 2.
Yeah, it's going to be 2 yards. It's going to be 3rd down and about 7, we'll call it.
It's going to bring up 3rd and long for the Bulldogs.
So it has some good sportsmanship down here on the bottom of your screen. Actually, they can't see that. It's going to be on NFHS. That's
the near sideline.
The near sideline. Okay, it's going to be 3rd down and 7 from the 49-yard line. It's going to be left hash, Estrada the quarterback. And there's going to be a flag. And did time expire?
No, false start.
False start, okay.
Plenty of time on the play clocks. That's going to make a more difficult 3rd down. And, that could be big because, there may be go-for-it situation there if they, throw an incompletion. 4th and 15 back on your side of the 50, maybe not. So that penalty could wind up being huge here.
Okay, it's going to bring up a 3rd down and 12 on the 46-yard line. 8:50 left here in quarter 1. Estrada dropping back to pass from about the 39-yard line. He's going to throw it. Has it open.
Wide open.
Man, that's going to be Isaac Casares, and that's going to be a 1st down for the Artesia Bulldogs. Now the Artesia Bulldogs back in Coyote territory.
Yeah, that's just blown coverage. I mean, somebody, I don't know if they were in man or zone there, but if it's zone, then Casares just found the exact right spot because he was wide open.
Okay, 1st and 10 from the 35 now. Working from the right hash is Estrada. He's going to throw into the end zone, and it looks like the Artesia Bulldogs will strike first. So it looks like Ethan Kahn will get credit for the touchdown.
Yeah, and you can see why Artesia wanted the ball in their offense's hands first. I mean, they marched right down the field. And a couple of big plays, actually. And here's the trick plays and the strange formations they do on the extra points.
Okay, 6-0 is a score in favor of the Artesia Bulldogs.
It looks like it's going to be a traditional kick, but they also run out of this.
It's going to be Philip Finley doing the kicking for the Artesia Bulldogs. The PAT is up. The indication is no good.
Yeah, maybe got a piece of that. Might have been partially blocked.
Might have. So the Artesia Bulldogs lead 6-0 here in quarter 1. We're going to take a break. You are listening and watching KSVPTV.com 106.5 Roswell's Talk FM.
Today is State Championship Saturday, and everyone at Farmers Country Market in Roswell would like to wish the Roswell Coyotes the best of luck in today's matchup. This time of year, it's good to know that everything you need for your holiday gatherings and parties is ready for you at your Farmers Country Market. Can't decide what to give for gifts? How about a gift card from Farmers Country Market? Go Coyotes from Farmers Country Market in Roswell.
Welcome back to the Bulldog Bowl. The Artesia Bulldogs get on the board first, 6-0. The PAT failed. We're here in Artesia, New Mexico. Beautiful, beautiful afternoon.
Perfect. Absolutely perfect. And standing room only here at the Bulldog Bowl. There's sold way more tickets than they have seats, I'll tell you that much.
I mean, look at this. I mean, standing room only.
Yeah, all the way around the fence line, all the way around the berm. Obviously, the stands are full, and here's the
onside kick, and it's going to be hit hard.
Yeah, it's Castillo.
Matt Castillo.
No return, but good starting field position for the Coyotes. 35 with their first chance to see this Artesia defense, and this Artesia defense has been very good too. We talk about the Roswell defense and how well they played this year. Artesia's defense has been spectacular as well. So
okay, so Manny Fuentes will take over here. It's going to be 1st and 10 from the 35-yard on left hash. It's going to be pistol formation. tight trio here, and there's going to be the toss to Bryce Sanchez, and Sanchez is going to be tripped up.
Yep, going to be -1 there. Going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Yeah, the Artesia defense, number 52, is Rafael Orozco, 6'1", 225 pounds. Nose guard is number 60, Micah Aguirre. Number 59 is Caden Grantham. And there's going to be another handoff there to Sanchez.
Yeah, he's going to get about 8 there. He's going to bring up a 3rd and 3.
Yeah, they're going to call it 3rd and 3. The linebackers for Artesia is number 11 is Grant Johnson. Number 54 is Diego Wesson. And Josiah Rodriguez. And looks like Aiden Huffman will also be involved in getting some playing time in that linebacker position.
Fuentes changing the play at the line here.
Okay, so it's going to be 3rd down and 3. It goes to Sanchez. Sanchez on his feet, and he is going to be brought out of bounds. So it will be a Coyote 1st down. Now the Coyotes are in Bulldog territory.
And we'll see where they say he went out. I thought it was at the 45, and they will say the 43.
And the cornerbacks for Artesia is Philip Finley, Russ Cone, David Hammond, and the safeties are Jaron Watkins and Jesse Armendariz.
So 15 yards for Bryce on that one. Gets the ball into Artesia territory.
Yeah, 1st and 10. The Coyotes still working on that right hash now. And as you mentioned earlier, Coach, and I'll let you, since you, there's going to be another toss to Sanchez. And it's going to be close to another 1st down. But you were mentioning, Coach, that this year the Coyotes haven't been scored on. Is that correct, since week 1?
Well, no.
In the first quarter, is that what you were saying?
Oh, no, I was saying we think this is the first time they've been behind. That they've been behind in a game since week 1.
Since week 1, yes, yeah.
So they're going to give him the 1st down? No.
They're going to call it 1st down. So it's going to be 1st down and 10, working from the 32-yard line. Still working that right hash, and they're going to get that ball to Sanchez, and they're going to keep on feeding him as much as they possibly can.
Yeah, looks like Coach Lynn is content to use the run to set up the pass here. And Sanchez, he's been the bell cow all year. He's used to it, and he can handle it. And he's, looks good, averaging over 7 yards a carry. He's got 14 touchdowns, something like 1,400 yards on the season. So, he's used to this.
Yeah, 2-yard gain for Sanchez. It's going to be 2nd and 8 now. Continue working from the right hash. Pistol formation for Fuentes. Dropping back to pass. In trouble, rolling out, and there's going to be a flag, and Manny Fuentes is going to be sacked. And there is going to be a flag on the play, and it might be a holding call on the Roswell Coyotes.
Yeah, they're going to get a hold, so they're probably going to decline it because they're going to get a sack of about 6 or 7 yards.
Loss of 7 on the play.
So they'll probably decline that, take the sack yardage and the loss of down. So that's going to bring up 3rd and about 15. So they're going to say -7 on the sack, and I'm telling you, partner, I'm okay with that because I don't want him, throwing the ball into coverage, forcing a turnover. It's kind of live to fight another day there.
Right.
It is 3rd and long, but
3rd down, Coyotes.
if they can get half of this, then they're probably in position to go for it anyway.
Yeah, 2nd down and quite a bit. The last time the Roswell Coyotes won here in the Bulldog Bowl was in 2000.
2000, yes.
That's 23 years ago that the Roswell Coyotes won in the Bulldog Bowl. That was the Jack Sisko era.
Right, the championship season.
Championship season.
And timeout, Roswell.
All right, Roswell will call its first timeout of the half. We're going to take one, too. We'll be right back. You're listening to 106.5 Roswell Talk FM, KSVPTV.com.
Oasis Computers has been Roswell's trusted source for home and small business computers for over 30 years, and they continue to be your best resource for computer repairs, operating system upgrades, web root managed, antivirus, special orders, and more. Oasis Computers is now open from 8 to 1, Monday through Friday to better serve you. Service calls by appointments and after-hour appointments are available too. Stop by Oasis Computers at 1703 North Garden or call or text 575-625-9141 for even faster service.
Welcome back to Coyote Football. We are here in Artesia, New Mexico at the Bulldog Bowl, the 5A state championship between the Roswell Coyotes and the Artesia Bulldogs. The Artesia Bulldogs currently lead 6-0 with 5:49 left here in quarter one. The Coyotes have a third down situation. It's going to be 3rd and 15, ball on the 37-yard line. Fuentes will go into an empty set. 3 receivers down at the bottom of your screen. 2 to the top, Manny Fuentes. Driving back to pass. In trouble! And it looks like Manny Fuentes will be down once again. That's going to be the second sack of this ballgame.
Yeah, and that was a big one. That was, well, I thought it was going to be a 12-yard sack. Looks like it's not quite that far, but we'll see. You're going to say 4th and it's not 15 is what the scoreboard says.
That's going to be 10, 15, more like 20.
Yeah.
21. So it's going to be 4th and about 20, 21. Zach Carasco set to kick. And it's going to be returnable. And it's going to be a good tackle there for the Roswell Coyotes.
Yeah, Connor Nichols doing what he does on special teams. He's been doing that for a while now. He's a good defensive player every down, but he's an excellent gunner on the special teams. So good punt, pretty good coverage. They'll start at their own 17. And now this defense needs to stiffen up. You know, I'm curious to see how the Coyotes will react here. You know, we talked about that. We don't think they've been behind in a football game since week 1. You know, they've faced very little adversity this year.
That ball's going to be handed off to Galindo once again. Galindo has a hole, and Keegan Nichols saves the day right there as he brings down Galindo about the 31-yard line.
Yeah, and if Keegan doesn't, that is going to be a 30-yard at least. You know, he might have some speed catching him, but that was a big-time tackle by Keegan Nichols, but not before they get the first down.
First down and 10 from the 32, left hash for the Artesia Bulldogs. It's going to be handed off. That's going to be Isaac Casadas, the ball carrier for the Artesia Bulldogs. 6-0 is a score for the listeners on 106.5 Roswell Talk FM.
Yeah, and Connor Nichols a little shaken up on that play. They're going to get him out. Connor, I'm going to give him credit for a tackle for loss. They're saying no gain.
Okay, Estrada still at quarterback here. 2nd and 10 from the 32. There's the handoff to Galindo once again. Gain of about 5, maybe 6.
Frankie Galindo on the carry. Run down by a host of Coyotes. 5-yard gain, 3rd and 5.
Yeah, Greathouse in there along with others on the tackle. It's going to bring up 3rd and about 5, maybe a long 5. Ball on the 37.
All right. Got 3rd down and 5 from 37. Clock continues to roll. 3 minutes and 30 seconds left here. Throw the ball to Isaac Casadas. And it's going to be caught. And it's going to be another first down for the Artesia Bulldogs.
Yeah, just a simple little slant there. And Damian Quezada able to get him down, but needed 5, got 7. And first down for Artesia.
All right, first down and 10, 44. Here's Galindo as the Artesia Bulldogs utilizing Galindo here in this first quarter, and Galindo looks pretty good right now.
Yeah, he does. He's obviously the feature back, and Jacob Palomino, backup safety, or extra safety. Able to tackle him near the out-of-bounds line, but another good pickup.
All right, 2nd down and 4 at midfield. Estrada, the quarterback. 4-man front defensively for the Roswell Coyotes. It's going to go up the middle and has a man open.
Yeah, had a step. Yeah, and inside leverage there. And, you know, it's just single coverage over there. And, you know, not terrible coverage, but Gallegos, you know, he gave up that inside leverage. And if that pass is on the mark, that could be another touchdown.
Yeah, that's an easy 6 there, but that's going to bring up a 3rd down and 4. Once again for the Artesia Bulldogs. Beautiful, beautiful afternoon.
Right at midfield, 3rd and 4. You got to think they're going here if they don't get it.
Can see what Estrada does here. Going to hand it off once again.
Coming back.
And there's a flag on the play. It looks like there's going to be a holding call on the Bulldogs.
And the white hat doesn't have to confer with anybody. He threw the flag, calls the hold. That'll back him up. And Coach Maupin getting a little extra explanation there. But it will be an accepted penalty and bring up 3rd and probably about 14.
Yep, that's exactly what it's going to be, 3rd and 14.
10-yard penalty from the line of scrimmage.
Sold out crowd here.
Well, sold out plus because, you know, as we said, there are far more people here than seats.
Well, I did learn that this stadium actually holds about 6,500 people, and then my good friend here, Mr. Simer, said that the entire, including standing room, is probably about 8,000 people.
Wouldn't surprise me if that were here.
Estrada in trouble, rolling out to his right, and just going to throw it away.
Yeah, that will likely bring out the punt team. Estrada is staying on the sideline, so it looks like they will punt. So there's the stop the defense needed. Now the offense needs to get going. They did okay on their first possession. Just kind of stalled with a couple of sacks there at the end, but they'll get another chance here, barring some kind of fake or turnover.
Okay, so it's going to be 4th and 14 from the 40-yard line.
Nobody back to receive for...
Oh, it's blocked! It's blocked!
And there's the scoop.
And it's going to be picked up by number 6. Is that Isaac Loya?
No, Isaac Loya picked it up. And Eli Lynn, I believe.
Yeah, it's going to be Eli Lynn with the block, and then Isaac Loya picked up the football on the scoop, and that's what the Coyotes needed here in quarter 1.
Oh, absolutely. That's Eli. I don't know if it was Eli or if it was number 23, Dominic Pacheco, but I'm sure we'll find out later. Either way, the Coyotes with a big turnover, now a chance to get it even or even take the lead here.
Well, this is where the Roswell Coyotes will have to capitalize. It's going to be 1st and 10 from the 18. Pistol formation for the Coyotes. And it's going to be a reverse. Here's Estrada with the ball going around on the 20-yard line.
Nice
15, 10, 5, and finally out of bounds. And it's going to be 1st and goal for the Roswell Coyotes.
Yeah, 13 yards for Estrada, but I'll tell you what, that was all Bryce Sanchez because he put the block on the outside that sprung Estrada and allowed him to get the 13 yards and a 1st and goal inside the 5 for the Coyotes.
Well, here it is once again. It's going to be 1st and 4 from the 4-yard line. Fuentes will be in pistol formation. I do see Bryce Sanchez in this equation here. Let's see here. Looks like Fuentes getting some direction from Jeff Lynn.
Now, I wouldn't mind seeing the fake pitch here.
Speed option to the left side. Man, he flicked this in for the touchdown. And now the Coyotes on the board.
4 yards out. Touchdown.
So now 6-6. And let's see if Kennard can kick the PAT to make it the 7-6 ball game.
Yeah, look at the confetti on the berm across the way there.
Some nice job on the speed option for the Roswell Coyotes.
Connor Nichols, the long snapper. L.J. Macias, the holder. And probably future college kicker Peyton Kennard.
Well, that's no doubt about that. So the Coyotes now take the lead here, 7-6 with 2 minutes and 22 seconds left in the first quarter. We're going to take a break. You're listening and watching KSVPTV.com, 106.5, Roswell's Talk FM.
From morning runs to playing with grandkids, taking part in activities brings great. It can also come with injuries, and for those in physically demanding jobs, the daily grind can wear on muscles, bones, and joints and lead to acute and long-term disorders. If you're suffering from an orthopedic injury, let our Artesia General Hospital specialists help. The sooner you address the root cause, the sooner you'll be back to living life in motion. Learn more at artesiageneral.com/orthopedics.
All right, the Roswell Coyotes take the lead, 7-6 here in the first quarter. 2 minutes and 22 seconds left. Manny Fuentes from 4 yards out on the speed option, and the PAT was up and good. Coyotes do lead 7-6.
Well, you know, I asked how they'd handled adversity. Well, they showed us very quickly, you know, with the block punt, special teams, and then, you know, the quick score on a couple of runs. And you see them bunched up there. Artesia doesn't want another crazy unintentional onside kick here. And it's going to roll in the end zone. So
I thought looked like Matthew Size touched it there, but it looks like it goes into the end zone.
Yeah, so 2 kickoffs and 2 touchbacks, not anywhere near the same way, but they both count the same. And I'll take touchbacks on kickoffs all day.
Yeah.
You know, we don't want to let the Artesia return teams, you know, do their thing because they're very good.
So it's going to be a first down and 10 from the middle part of the field on the 20-yard line for the Artesia Bulldogs. Standing room only here at Mack Chase Field.
Now let's see if the Coyotes make an adjustment defensively and maybe play a little more press, especially on that slot receiver, and try to take away the slants that have been successful so far for Estrada.
Yeah, you have a quick dump right there, too. For positive yardage, he's going to gain about 7 yards, maybe 8.
Yeah, that got more than I thought it would.
Yeah, I thought so, too.
I thought that was going to be a shorter gain, but it's going to be 8 on first down, so a good gain.
So they're going to call it actually +7, so 2nd and 3.
Watch him taking a shot here. This is dangerous. Second short. No.
Our speed option now for the Artesia Bulldogs is Estrada's going to take it himself, and he will get the first down.
Yeah, and Palomino with his second tackle, but it will be enough for the first down. And Palomino, you know, see him out there as an extra D-back. We're going to see him out there as a wide receiver. He doesn't start for any unit. Now, you know, not special teams, not offense, not defense, but he's a definite factor on both sides of the ball.
1:26 remaining here in the first quarter. Coyotes do lead 7-6. Artesia with the ball. Estrada will be in shotgun left. 3-man front for the Roswell Coyotes. Speed option.
Oh.
And hit hard by, looks like Zai Carasco.
Oh, no.
No, that's not Zai.
Quesada.
That's Quesada.
Yeah, great spin move to get past the first 2 Coyotes, but then Quesada just waiting for him and sticks him. I believe that's for a loss. So they're going to say no gain, but
it might have been for a loss of 1.
Yeah, 1 or maybe half a yard. Good defense by the Coyotes there.
Okay, second down, and, well, they're going to say no gain. Okay, so second down and 10. 37 seconds left here in the first quarter here in this 5A state championship game.
Just rushed 3, and that's against the run. So they can have some success with that. You know, if they're patient enough. Artesia, I think, can run the ball effectively, but it's just a matter of, you know, will they do that? You know, kind of get away from who they are.
Sure, absolutely. So it's going to be a 5-yard gain for the Artesia Bulldogs. Let's see if Coach Maupin will just let the clock run out here.
Wow, are we done with a quarter?
Yeah, it is a quarter already.
Not going
Let's
to
see
get
if
it
they're
on.
going to see if they're going to snap it off. No, it's going to end the quarter now as the Roswell Coyotes lead 7-6 at the end of one. We're going to take a break. You are listening and watching KSVPTV.com, 106.5 Roswell's Talk FM.
The Fergalicious boys can keep you hot this winter. Fergalicious. Oh yeah, it's getting cold out there, and Fergus Plumbing and Heating has what you need to keep things hot in your home. They can come by and winterize your pipes and check your insulation, and you know they'll do it with nothing but love. Oh yeah, baby. Call the Fergalicious boys at Fergus Plumbing and Heating at 622. When you need it hot, Fergus is on the job. Fergalicious.
We're back at the end of one. The Roswell Coyotes 7, the Artesia Bulldogs 6. And what a game this has been so far. Defensive battle, Coach.
Yeah, I mean, considering the firepower of offense for both teams, it definitely has been a defensive battle. And really a turnover is the difference in the game right now. Artesia with their third possession here. And we'll see if this defense can hold again. We've got them 3rd and 5. I would think they would punt from here unless they got real close.
What was your prediction?
35-20 Coyotes was my prediction.
Mine was 28-21 after I changed it from 35 to 21 a few times. 3rd down and 5 for the Artesia Bulldogs. And it looks like Galindo will be close to the first down. If he doesn't, he has it.
Well, no, look at the
There's
spot.
a flag.
And look at the spot.
Frankie Galindo.
Yeah, they're going to call, let's see.
Carrier Zach Carasco knocks him out of bounds.
It's going to be a hold. I thought it might be some kind of chop block, but
Bulldogs is the call.
they're going to say holding, and Coach Maupin is not happy with that call. You know, I like the play call there from Artesia. They had big number 66 Enrique Armendariz, the 6'3", 280. I think they said 300 at pregame. Definite future as an offensive lineman. They had him lined up in the backfield, you know, to block, and it was a successful play, but somebody was holding, and that's going to bring up 3rd and 15?
Yeah, 3rd and about 15.
So Coyotes need to hold here. This is a bit of a gift here, because this is definitely punting territory.
Matthew size at the top of your screen. Got slot to the right. It is going to be a stride of the quarterback. Shotgun left. Has plenty of time now under pressure. He's going to throw it. And it's going to be off the hands.
Yeah, it's going to be out of bounds anyway.
And out of bounds.
Yeah, I mean, it was a pretty good pass, and Kahn did get under it. He couldn't run in, but he was well out of bounds by the time the ball got there. So it's going to be a stop for the Coyotes. And, you know, this defense, they got hit in the mouth. You know, that first possession, they got hit in the mouth. But, and they have this, you know, we act like they've had no adversity. Lovington did this too. They came right out and scored on us. And after that, you know, the Coyotes, they did get scored on again a couple times in that game, but it was all Coyotes after that.
Is that Matthew Castillo?
No, that's Zai.
No, down here? That's not Zai.
It's too big to be Castillo.
That's going to be a nice punt.
Oh, it could be, yeah, that's Zai. Oh, no, it's Palomino. Okay.
It's Palomino.
Interesting. So the Coyotes will have pretty decent field position here. Looks like they're going to start at their own 28-yard line. And we'll see what Coach Lynn and the offense have for drive number 3 here.
You see Jeremy Maupin still upset on the last play, discussing the penalty with the white hat.
Yeah, so they'll have to wait for him to get all the way back in position.
All right, it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Roswell Coyotes from the 28-yard line. Pistol formation once again for the Coyotes. He's going to hand it off to Bryce Sanchez.
Yeah, he's going to get close to it, and maybe just 9. And
well, kind of looking here, and they're going to It's going to be +9 for Bryce Sanchez.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, they're gonna keep going to that well today. I mean, Manny's gonna throw. You know, there's gonna be some other big plays, but they're gonna let Bryce Sanchez eat today for sure.
Well, why would you not? He's been the horse all year long. Look at Manny Fuentes in trouble once again. He is going to throw it out of bounds.
Yeah, and he's just so elusive back there. You know, he did get sacked in that first possession on consecutive play, but he's really hard to get down. You know, he's got great moves back there. And, you know, I like that ball because that ball is either going to be caught by the receiver or it's going to be incomplete. There's no chance of a turnover there.
Sure.
So, you know, and it's 2nd and 1. So now you're at 3rd and 1. They're going to go in tight. And this could be snake eyes.
Well, it could. Let's see what happens here. And it is.
And
That's going to be close. Let's see the spot of the ball.
Should be enough.
I believe the officiating crew is from the Las Cruces area, is my understanding.
Right, yeah. So
it is going to be confirmed. First down for the Roswell Coyotes. 7-6 is a score in favor of the Coyotes.
Yeah, and just kind of what we expected here for this game. You know, 2 best teams in the state, in my opinion, regardless of class, and duking it out for a state title and a 1-point game here in the 2nd quarter.
Well, there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. They are number 1 and 2 in this state, and regardless of what Max Press says, Bryce Sanchez will have positive yardage again. That's going to be a gain of about 4.
Yeah, the pulling lineman got out there, but couldn't really get enough of a piece of the defender there. Otherwise, Bryce breaks that one for a bunch. Bryce, 7 carries, 47 yards, so, you know, just about average for him.
Looks like the Artesia Bulldogs will have a 4-man front defensively here. It's going to be 2nd down and 6 from the 43-yard line. Left hash, Fuentes communicating there with Bryce Sanchez. Talking to the line here. See if he's changing the play at the line. He's going to go ahead and hand it back off to Sanchez. Sanchez on his feet. He will have the first down and more. And finally brought down about the 41-yard line.
16 yards for Bryce on that one. And, you know, what do you do? What do you do?
Well, once again, as we mentioned earlier in pregame, in my opinion, and I think in your opinion as well, too, Bryce Sanchez is a candidate for New Mexico Gatorade Player of the Year.
Absolutely. I mean, you know, I talk about this a lot, and I think the fact that he's playing with Manny Fuentes hurts him because they're both candidates.
Right.
And it's hard to single out one or the
there's a
other.
broken play there, or was that design? Check this out. Fuentes on the 20.
Oh, and he's falling
15.
down.
Okay, here's the thing. Was that a broken play? It looked like...
I don't know. It might have been designed to look like a broken play.
It might have been that way, where Bryce Sanchez looked like he was going to go speed option to the right side. Fuentes goes left and gets positive yardage, and then he sees the end zone and finally falls down.
You know what?
About the 10-yard line.
I think it's a broken play. I really do.
Well, it worked.
Yeah, that's...
Well, we're going to have to get that confirmed because that was something else. That was...
All right. They all went with Bryce, that's for sure.
1st and 10 now for the Coyotes, and here is Bryce Sanchez once again from the 10 and finally brought down about the 7-yard line. That was something else, Coach.
Yeah, and I think it was a broken play. But
that's my opinion.
But what a job by Fuentes to make something out of nothing there.
Oh,
you know, not just fall on it or, you know.
All right, let's see if the Roswell Coyotes get in tight formation here. Now Fuentes decides to go into pistol formation once again.
Yeah, but they are still in tight. Nobody out wide on either side.
And there goes Fuentes again under pressure. Throws into the end zone. Touchdown, Coyotes.
Nope, they're going to say out the back.
Oh, it's out the back.
Yep.
Okay, so
could not come down with it.
Good defense by the Artesia Bulldogs. So it's going to be a 3rd down now for the Roswell Coyotes.
Yeah, and 80 just had to go up a little too far for it, and his momentum carries him where he can't get that 1 foot down. And, again, I like where Manny puts that ball because 80's going to score or it's going to be incomplete. I mean, nothing bad can happen there.
All right, so once again, it's going to be a 4-man front for the Artesia Bulldogs. Now check that. They're going to bring the house here. Let's see what Fuentes does. And there's going to be a flag on the play, and that might be on the Roswell Coyotes. False start.
That's going to make it tougher, and I think it makes it where you change the play. I mean, I think that's maybe a running situation there, and then they're going to go for it if they don't get it. But now I think you have to throw it.
Okay, so that's what I was going to say. If it comes out to be a fourth down situation, to use the leg of Kennard.
Yes.
Absolutely.
No, I mean, if you don't get close here, like if you don't get to the 2, I think you let Kennard kick it because, you've already got a missed extra point by the Bulldogs. You can go up 4, which is a significant number, to be ahead outside of a field goal.
All right, 3rd and 12 now for the Roswell Coyotes, working from the left hash. Fuentes rolling out to the right side, in trouble once again, and he's just going to toss it. And pretty dangerous right there.
Yeah, I mean, looking for Bryce after the play didn't develop, and good job eluding the defenders and maybe giving Bryce a chance, but
it was pretty close.
It was close, and I'll tell you what, it looks...
Well, let's see if Jeff Lynn is going to go for it.
No, they're kicking. They're kicking.
Okay, there's the field goal. Unit on the field.
So it'll be a 29-yarder for Sanchez, or Kennard, I should say. 29.
All right, 29-yard field goal attempt for Peyton Kennard. There's a snap. It's up. And no good. Off the crossbar.
The upright, I should say, but...
Oh, wow.
Doink.
So the 29-yard field goal attempt failed, and now the Artesia Bulldogs will take over.
They will. Now take over at the 20. You can't get the ball any 20 on a field goal attempt. I mean, it's just a 1-yard difference, but... yeah, that's a break for Artesia because that 3 points, you don't think be that big a deal with these two high-scoring teams, but you just never know.
All right, 1st and 10 from the 20.
7 minutes remains here in the second quarter.
Estrada dropping back to pass. In trouble. Oh, the ball's out. It's out. It's out. And it looks like the Roswell Coyotes.
No, I think Artesia got on. I think we tried to scoop instead of trying to get on it.
Well, it looks like Roswell recovered it and then lost the ball.
Well, and that could be too.
Fall on the ball, especially in...
Yeah, that's one where you can't be thinking scoop and score. This is the state championship game. You've got to just fall on it. So be interesting to see that one on tape. But
okay, so it's going to be 2nd down and 17 from the right hash. Estrada, the quarterback. Quick slant, and it's going to be caught. Diego Duran, the wide receiver for the Artesia Bulldogs.
And it's brought down by Molinar, I believe, but that slant is working very well. It's not a first down, as Molinar able to get him down short of the stick, so still a chance to get him off the field here. Tough to go for it in this part of the field if you're Artesia.
Yeah, 3rd and 3. They're working right middle part of the field. It's going to be handed off, and
not going to get it.
There's going to be a flag on the play.
Now, what do?
Well,
you got to take it. I know it'd be 4th and 1 or 2, but you got to take this holding.
Are they calling that a holding?
I mean, if it's on Artesia, obviously, you got to take this. And Jeff's the expert.
It's a personal foul. Well, let's see here. They're going to cancel it.
Yeah, it's a penalty on the Bulldogs. We don't know what yet.
Okay. At first, we had one official saying it was holding. Then we see one that's a personal foul. I'm not real sure who that's going to be on.
Personal foul.
Personal foul on the Coyotes.
Well, why is he asking Coach Lynn what to do if it's a personal foul against the Coyotes?
So that's going to be an automatic 1st down for Artesia.
So, not sure what was going on there. Maybe just telling Coach Lynn who the foul was on. We don't have a mic'd up official, so that's a tough penalty for Roswell because they had him at 4th and short there.
Okay, so the Roswell Coyotes here are going to have to be careful. Watch that go route. They could utilize that tight end on that 2nd level or even 3rd level. Here's Estrada. He's going to dump it over And that's going to be dumped over to Galindo. Zach Carasco on the tackle. And it's going to be +8 for the Artesia Bulldogs.
Yeah, they screen a lot. Artesia, you think Artesia, you think of just chucking it down the field. They run a lot of screens. Galindo has 5 receiving touchdowns this year, and I think that's as many as any Coyote receiver has. So you got to watch those screens because it's a big part of their offense.
2nd down and 2 from the 49. 7-6 is the score in favor of the Coyotes. 13, 12, 10 seconds on the time clock here. Galindo goes back, shotgun, left. Estrada in trouble, running out to the left side. And looks like he's just going to go out of bounds. Looks like Eli Lynn is going to get credit for the tackle before he goes out of bounds.
Yeah, and Galindo trying to stretch out for it, but it's actually going to be a tackle for a loss of 1 on the play. So it's going to bring up 3rd.
3rd and about 3.
Great coverage by the Coyotes there as Estrada had nowhere to go with football. Had all day to do it, just nowhere to go with it.
You have Ethan Kahn and also Matthew Size.
Look for the slant here.
Top of your screen here. Estrada is going to hand it off to Galindo, and tripped up, and it's going to bring up a 4th down situation. Now, here's the thing. Who'd he trip on?
Yeah, Greathouse might have something to do with him stumbling there. So this is pretty big decision time. Looks like they are looking like they're gonna go. Lots of substitutions for Roswell, however, as they bring Palomino in case it is a kick. You could back him up.
Well, let's see if they try to get a hard cadence right here. It's going to be 4th and 3, midfield, left hash.
I think if they go, they'll run it inside to Galindo.
Okay, here it is. Shotgun right for Artesia.
They're not going. They are not going. They're going to call timeout.
Defensively, the Roswell Coyotes are going to have to be a little disciplined. Looks like the Artesia Bulldogs will call a timeout. We will take one, too. We'll be right back. You're listening and watching KSVPTV.com, 106.5, Roswell's Talk FM.
Have you noticed the days are getting shorter? This is Jim Gill from Roswell Seed Company. I know it's kind of hard to tell, but we're on the downhill side of the year, so every day is a couple of minutes shorter than the one before, even though your plants need plenty of food and water to keep them healthy. Like those globe willows that are turning yellow. A good dose of the right fertilizer will make them bright green again. No matter what the problems you're having, we probably have a cure at Roswell Seed Company, but come see us soon, because winter's coming, you know.
Here at the Bulldog Bowl in Artesia, New Mexico, the Roswell Coyotes 7, the Artesia Bulldogs 6, and 4 minutes left here in the first half. Coach, what's your thoughts here?
Well, it's just been a great first half football, but a lot, hinges on this play. I mean, you talk about a play being, the balance, the difference. The ball's at the 50-yard line. It's 4th down. Both teams have scored once. There's probably only one more possession with 4 minutes left. It's either going to be Artesia continuing this one or Roswell, taking over. So this is pivotal right here.
All right, looks like the Artesia Bulldogs will go for it on 4th and 3, midfield, left hash. And let's see what Estrada does here. He is going
direct snap,
and Estrada will get the first down and more. No, that was Galindo.
Yeah.
Direct snap to Galindo.
Yeah, needed 3, got 4. Now they may save 5. So that's big. If Artesia gives Roswell the ball at the 50 right there, that could be trouble. But now, Lovington all over Portales.
What was the update on that score?
I think they said 21-7.
21-7. Lovington?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's in Portales.
All right, 1st and 10 from the 45. There's Estrada driving back to pass. He's going to take a shot and has a man wide open. And it's going to be a touchdown for Ethan Kahn.
I have no idea what happened with Keegan Nichols there because he was on single coverage, no help in the middle of the field. But he just lost him. He just, I don't know if he looked away at exactly the wrong time what happened, but Keegan Nichols just lost Ethan Kahn, and that was just an easy pitch and catch for a touchdown.
Well, great throw by Estrada and a great catch by Ethan Kahn.
And again, how important was that fourth down now? I mean, one play later.
Well, now do you go for two?
Well, they're lined up for it.
Okay, so it's 12-7 right now. The Artesia Bulldogs thinking about going for the two-point conversion. There's that direct snap once again to Galindo. And Galindo's in for the two-point conversion. And Jeff Lynn is hot.
Yeah, I'm not sure what he's upset about, but Coach Boggs is taking him away from the official.
So the score now is 14-7 in favor of the Artesia Bulldogs. Looks like Jeff Lynn is livid.
Yeah, he's really upset about something, not sure what. Now, the upside of them scoring that quick is now you've got a chance to even it up. Now you've got 3.5 minutes before halftime to try to get this game tied up or take the lead. I'm thinking they would kick if they scored, but at least they didn't use all those 4 minutes to go down and score. You've got a chance here. And remember, the Coyotes start with the ball in the second half.
Well, I'm just kind of thinking on that secondary right there. I mean, I don't know what Nichols was thinking there. That was Nichols, is that correct?
Yeah, it was Keegan Nichols.
Keegan, yeah.
Usually, he's got 3 picks this year, usually solid.
Just a missed assignment.
Yeah, I mean, he just lost him somehow. I'm not sure what happened. I didn't see him stumble or anything.
Well, I didn't see him stumble. All right, it's 14-7 in favor of Artesia. There's going to be the kick, and
and I was going to say,
number 63 for the Roswell
go ahead
Coyotes.
and run there, but that's Mikey Lucero, and you probably just want him to do exactly what he did and go down with it. And offsides on the Bulldog. You make him kick it again. I'm not sure I would. If maybe you don't have the choice. I think we had this same scenario last week.
Right.
In Deming. I don't think they have the choice to decline this, so hopefully they can get past the 35 on this second attempt. If they were offsides and it was a line drive like that, that was probably an onside attempt. Maybe trying to have it hit somebody, return the favor from the game back in October.
All right. There's the onside again.
Yeah, the sure hands of Matt Castillo.
Well, luckily enough, because that was a great onside kick.
That was a good one. So the Coyotes will have 3 minutes, 19 seconds. And good field position starting at their own 36, 64 yards away. Plenty of time. All 2 of their timeouts left. I should
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's only 10 on the field for the Artesia Bulldogs. Okay, there's the 11th one on top. Okay, 14-7 in favor of the Artesia Bulldogs. 3:19 left in the first half. Manny Fuentes working at quarterback, pistol formation. Drawing back to pass. Under pressure again. And he's going to be sacked for the 3rd time in this ballgame.
Yep, just a 4-yard sack that time. Not as bad as some of the others, but the defensive line for Artesia, Joby was talking about that pregame, how good that they've been, maybe exceeding expectations, showing it there because our offensive line is having some struggles against those defenders this afternoon.
Okay, so a 4-yard loss for the Roswell Coyotes. 2nd and 14. Here comes Fuentes, going to hand it off once again, and Bryce Sanchez going nowhere.
Yeah, pick up a couple, but that's going to bring up 3rd and long. Now you're in danger of giving Artesia the ball back, and it only took them 30 seconds to score last time.
30 seconds, yeah, and that's a one-possession ball game right now, but the Roswell Coyotes going to have to step up the game here. Front line for the Roswell Coyotes is Garcia, Gutierrez, Lujan.
Yeah, and Coach Lynn's letting the clock run all the way down. He's going to call a timeout. just to minimize the time that Artesia has if they get the ball back. Obviously, not giving up on getting a first down, 3rd and 12 is gettable, but
I think that's smart. And there is the time clock as it expires, and the Roswell class will call a timeout. We'll take one, too. We'll be right back. You're listening and watching KSVPTV.com, 106.5 Roswell's Talk FM.
Oasis Computers has been Roswell's trusted source for, and they continue to be your best resource for computer repairs, operating system upgrades, web special orders, and more. Oasis Computers is now open from 8 to 1, Monday through Friday, to better serve you. Service calls by appointments and after-hour appointments are available too. Stop by Oasis Computers at 1703 North Garden or call or text 575-625-9141 for even faster service.
Welcome back to Coyote Football on 106.5 Roswell's Talk FM. We are here at the Bulldog Bowl in the 5A State Championship between the Roswell Coyotes and the Artesia Bulldogs. The Bulldogs currently lead 14-7 with a minute 44 left in this first half. Coyotes did call their second timeout to regroup here. Let's see what Fuentes does. He's going to spread them out here as the Coyotes working from the right hash.
And they could be bringing everybody. They're going to bring 5.
There's going to be a quick screen.
Yeah, it's
going backwards. It's going to be caught, but Palomino will
backwards.
Lose yards. So Zach Carasco will come out and do the punting for the Coyotes.
So that's the first completion of the game for Manny Fuentes, and it's for negative yards.
First completion.
Yeah, it's going to bring up 4th and 16, and yeah, if you'd told me that we're got a minute left, 40 seconds, halftime, and Manny Fuentes would have negative 4 yards passing.
Yep.
I mean, that's crazy. That's a great job by Artesia's defense.
Well, Roswell Coyotes going to have to regroup here at halftime, but here's the thing. The Artesia Bulldogs, on their last drive, scored within 30 seconds. This could be a 2-possession ballgame.
Well, yeah, they've got to keep them from scoring here in these last minute 40 seconds. I mean, it's super important, and they need a good punt here from Carasco, who was booting them pregame pretty well. 2 people back for Artesia, so you got to think they're probably setting up the return.
There's a good snap.
Great punt.
And a great punt by Carasco.
And a great tackle down there. Tremendous job.
Yeah, and that's number 21. That's David Hammond that had the opportunity to return it. But just a great job by the Roswell Coyotes.
That was a 62-yard punt with no return, I believe, if my math is right. And that's exactly what they had to have there from Carasco. Line drive, got a good bounce, but good distance on it. And 62 yards on the punt, probably his best of the season when we needed it the most.
For sure. Okay, minute 30 left here in the first half. 14-7 in favor of the Artesia Bulldogs. First and 10 from the 18.
Yeah, this defense has to hold here. They have to hold for these 90 seconds.
Estrada has plenty of time. Now finally in pressure. It is going to be coming back as the Artesia Bulldogs will have a penalty.
Yeah, and that's a coverage sack. I mean, it's not a sack, but that's a coverage hold, I guess. They forced the penalty because everybody was covered downfield. Estrada nowhere to go with the football, and you can only ask your offensive lineman to do so much for so long, and eventually they had to hold to protect Estrada.
Sure, absolutely.
So it should back them up half the distance to the 9. Now this also took 11 seconds off the clock, which could be good. So should be first and 19 at the 9.
So it is going to be a holding call on the Artesia Bulldogs. So it's going to be
Now you got to be disciplined here. 19 yards, nothing for these guys. I mean,
Well, of course not.
You still got to play tough D here.
Okay, Estrada is going to be the quarterback. It's going to be shotgun left. He's going to take a shot. And there's that catch. Number 15 will be in for a touchdown from Diego Duran. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Yeah, and I think it was Wes Gallegos who went for the big hit and didn't wrap him up. He got the big hit, but the receiver stayed on his feet. And once Gallegos went down, there was nobody there. And then just a sprint down the sideline. So
what was that, about an 80?
91.
91, 89, 90, 91 yards. So let's see if the Artesia Bulldogs will try to go for 2. They're going to go ahead and try the extra point.
Well, they're going to line up that way. These guys, you never know.
Philip Finley set to kick. And the kick is good. Yeah. Well, it looked like he was left, but the Artesia Bulldogs get on the board once again, 21-7 in favor of the Artesia Bulldogs. We're going to take a break. We'll be right back. You're listening and watching KSVPTV.com, 106.5, Roswell's Talk FM.
From morning runs to playing with grandkids, taking part in activities brings great joy to our lives, but it can also come with injuries. And for those in physically demanding jobs, the daily grind can wear on muscles, bones, and joints and lead to acute and long-term disorders. If you're suffering from an orthopedic injury, let our Artesia General Hospital specialists help. The sooner you address the root cause, the sooner you'll be back to living life in motion. Learn more at artesiageneral.com/orthopedics.
All right, we're back as the Artesia Bulldogs extend their lead 21-7 here in the 5A state championship. Yeah, just Estrada just throws it up there on the fade, and just a great catch.
And just not going down with the big hit. I mean, that's what allowed him to have a chance to score, and then just hit the Jets.
Yeah, Juan Diego Duran was the Artesia Bulldog.
And it's going to be another Mikey Lucero recovery for the kickoff. That's 2 for him.
Well, here's the thing. 21-7. A minute and 3 seconds left. What is Roswell Coyotes going to do here?
Well, I think you got to take some shots here. I mean,
you have to.
Yeah, I mean, there's no I don't see him just running the ball and being content being down 2 scores, even though they will get the ball first in the second half. You got to go down and try to score here and give yourself a chance. A 1-possession game. And there with the spread formation, that looks like exactly what they're going to do. We'll see if Artesia rushes just those 3.
Yeah, 3-man front right here. First and 10 from the 33, a minute 3 seconds. And there's going to be the pass. It's going to be completed. Is that a horse collar? No. Looked like he got him down from the pads in this angle. Yeah, see? Jeff was fired up about that as well. Looked like a horse collar.
Didn't like that tackle. So 17-yard completion. Who was on the catch there?
Palomino.
Okay.
All right, here's Fuentes once again. And they're in NASCAR. Looks like it's going to be caught by number 11 for the Roswell Coyotes. That's going to be Avi Toscano. They're in NASCAR now. Fuentes in hurry up. Empty set. Fuentes driving back to pass, and there's going to be a flag. And it might be a false start on the Roswell Coyotes.
Well, they're pointing to Artesia. No, false start.
False start against the Coyotes. 5-yard penalty. Still second down.
The official threw the flag, pointed to Artesia, but so that will stop the clock, and that might be actually more important now than with just 23 seconds. They'll have the ball at the 45.
Yeah, empty formation once again. 3 receivers to the bottom of your screen. Manny Fuentes in trouble, and he's been in trouble most of the game. He's going to take a shot, and that is going to be intercepted. With 4 seconds left.
Yeah, and that's fine. I mean, you need to take that shot. There is a flag. Came in after the interception.
Interception penalty marker on the play.
And we'll see. I think this might be some sort of unsportsmanlike on
Roswell.
So we'll see what the indication is. So it's a
Personal foul.
Personal foul on Roswell after the interception. And that's 2. So now, I don't know. You think Artesia throws it down the field here?
I certainly. I think you do that exact same thing that you did earlier. Throw that little fade pass again and see if you can get underneath. See if the Roswell Coyotes can do something defensively.
Right. Time for just one play, probably, almost for sure.
So you have Zach Carasco over here as a safety on the right side.
Now, I heard some analysis on the NFL on Thursday where someone's saying only bad things can happen here if you're on the offense. You're not going to score from here. Only bad things can happen. Let's see. And here's the chuck, and it's not going to, that's smart from Estrada.
And there's going to be a flag on the play.
That's the end of the first half.
There is a flag?
There is a flag. Looked like Estrada was just dumping it, and I thought he got hit late. So I'm not sure.
Well, if it's on the defense, they'll have to play another down.
So there is a flag on the play.
So they get it.
You're right. So it can end on a defensive penalty. And they're going to say it's a personal foul.
So that would put the ball at about the 40 if it's a personal foul from there, and that's dangerous. Now, he might be able to take it on the kickoff in the second half. That could be an option, so let's see. They might be asking Coach Maupin what he wants to do here. But it's obviously a penalty on the defense. If it's on the offense, the half would be over.
Well, let's see if Maupin will. Yeah, he's just
take it on the kickoff.
Take it off on the kickoff on the second half.
I think that's smart.
All right. It is halftime as the Roswell Coyotes trail 21-7. We're going to take a break and talk a little Coyote football here in just a moment. You are listening and watching KSVPTV.com 106.5 Roswell's Talk FM.
Welcome to the city of Artesia. We are proud to announce that Artesia City Council has approved $1 million to fund improvements and upgrades around the city. These projects, completed by Artesia's Infrastructure Department, have made a huge impact on our parks and recreational areas. The Infrastructure Department has been hard at work making improvements to JC and Central Park. At JC Park, the Infrastructure Department has added a brand new dog park, along with new bleachers, a flagpole, and motivational signs throughout. They have also updated the shelters and added ADA parking. They repainted the pickleball courts, installed new speed bumps, added conditioning dirt to the softball fields, set up new security cameras, and trimmed the trees for a safer and more friendly environment. To ensure better traffic flow in the area, a large portion of the $1 million budget was allocated to the construction of the one-way. At Central Park, the Infrastructure Department installed new benches for visitors to relax and enjoy the park's lush greenery. Multiple ADA ramps were added, making the park more accessible to people with disabilities. The trees have been trimmed to ensure the park remains beautiful and healthy for all to enjoy. The city of Artesia is excited to announce the completion of significant improvements to Texas Street from 4th Street to 6th Street. Islands were cleaned and new bushes were planted. Also, new city landscaping was added, which has helped improve the overall look and appearance of City Hall, making the area feel even safer and more welcoming. Multiple improvements and repairs have been made to Main Street, Heritage Walkway, 1st Street, and Eagle Draw. Trees along Main Street and Heritage Walkway were trimmed, and the sidewalks were deep cleaned. First Street received a new fence to prevent vandalism to the pine trees in that area. Eagle Draw got fresh, new concrete on several damaged areas, along with new trash cans, trimmed trees, and beautiful flags placed near the airplane. The infrastructure department is hard at work to constantly maintain and improve community spaces throughout the city. Not only have these improvements greatly enhanced the beauty of the city of Artesia, but they have also increased safety for all residents. Together, we can continue to build stronger infrastructure for our city and enhance the quality of life for our citizens.
Hi, my name is Chance with Trustmark Roofing and Windows, and here's what you should expect during your window inspection. Upon my arrival, you'll receive a 15-minute courtesy call letting you know I'm on the way. Once I'm in your home, I'm going to be checking for moisture indication, functionality, and any kind of energy efficiency improvements to the inside and outside of your home. After my inspection, I'll give you my professional opinion, and then you can decide whether you want a no-obligation quote. Myself or the office will contact you to set up a date when I can show you my products and options to best suit your needs. So when choosing windows, choose Trustmark Roofing and Windows. Our goal is to give you a 5-star service and get you what you deserve, and that's the best.
Trustmark Roofing, we put people first. Trustmark Roofing, we put people first.
If you're missing a tooth or several teeth, a dental implant may be the ultimate solution. Implants look and feel so much like real teeth that you probably forget you have an implant. Maupin and Brown Dentistry is one of New Mexico's most experienced implant providers, with literally thousands of implant patients who are absolutely delighted with the results. Call Maupin and Brown today for an evaluation. You'll be surprised how affordable implants can be. Maupin and Brown, your choice for experienced, state-of-the-art dentistry.
The need to grow past our abilities and experience the impossible will forever keep aviation technology evolving. Within the Aviation Maintenance Technology program at ENMU Roswell, students thrive knowing that the faculty and community are supporting their success. ENMU Roswell is dedicated to empowering students through hands-on skills training in a nurturing environment. To learn more, contact us today.
Tired of high interest rates? For the entire month of November, Richmond has 1.9% financing for up to 36 months on all 2023 Buick Enclave, Envisions, and Encore GXs. We also have 1.9% financing on all 2023 Chevy Silverados. But even better, 0.9% financing on all 2023 GMC Sierra 1500s for up to 36 months. And don't forget, up to 25% of our inventory has Black Friday pricing. We also have the largest used car inventory in southeastern New Mexico. So rush on down to Richland Motors at 2601 West 2nd in Roswell.
Dion's is proud to be a part of the Roswell community and is the perfect place for team dinners, family gatherings, and all your catering needs. Stop by Dion's in their beautiful restaurant at 1350 South Main Street in Roswell for the best pizza, salads, and subs in town. Or visit Dion's.com to order ahead for dine-in or for a super fast pickup. That's Dion's.com to see the full menu and order ahead. Thanks, Roswell, for letting Dion's celebrate the community they love. Dion's, where great food and good people meet.
All right, welcome back to the Bulldog Bowl, where the Roswell Coyotes trail 21-7 at the half. Going to go over some first half statistics. First special teams, Peyton Kennard 0 for 1 on field goals as his only attempt clanked off the right upright. He was 1 for 1 on extra points. Zach Carasco with a huge 62-yard punt with no return. Matt Castillo with 2 punt returns for no yards each, and Mikey Lucero with 2 kick returns for no yards each. Defensively, Coyotes were led by Keegan Nichols, 4 tackles, followed by older brother Connor with 3. Jacob Palomino, Mason Greathouse, Zach Carasco, and Damian Quezada, each with 2 tackles in the first half. Vernon Molinar, Eli Lynn, Aiden Rutley, each with 1. Eli Lynn, Connor Nichols, and Damian Quezada did have tackles for a loss. There was a fumble recovery by Isaac Loya, and that was on the, that was a kick block recovery on the block kick that set up the only touchdown for the Coyotes. And now we go to offense, and not much to talk about, unfortunately, for your Roswell Coyotes. Manny Fuentes just 3 of 5 for 18 yards and an interception. 2 of those passes caught by Jacob Palomino for a total of 13 yards, and Avi Toscano had 1 catch for 5. Rushing the football, Josh Estrada, 13 yards on just the 1 carry. Manny Fuentes, 6 carries. Technically, some of those are sacks, but 6 carries for a total of 14 yards. He did have a 4-yard touchdown run. And then Bryce Sanchez, 10 carries for 68 yards, but almost all of those in the first quarter as circumstances kind of prevented him from getting the ball beyond the first quarter. We'll see if we see more Bryce Sanchez in the second half. I think we will. All right, we are going to take another quick break, and we'll be back for some more analysis as we still have about 7 minutes left in halftime. Thanks for tuning in to KSVPTV.com, 106.5 Roswell's Talk FM.
Check it out.
Introducing the new and improved taste of Pepsi Zero Sugar. Now more delicious. Zero never tasted so good. Try it now.
Wakefield Oil Company is a name you can rely on with full service at the pump the way it used to be. You can expect service in just 15 seconds. They offer bulk fuel and oil services and even diesel exhaust fluid. Wakefield Oil Company will deliver to farms, ranches, dairies, the oil fields, and more with dependable service you can count on. So the next time you need service or delivery, go with the name that locals have trusted since 1983. Wakefield Oil Company, 311 South Virginia in Roswell. Let them earn your business.
Hey neighbors, there's a new source for all your appliance needs in the area. We're Roswell Appliance Outlet. We sell new minor scratch and dent appliances, and we'll help you save 40 to 60% off of MSRP. All come with warranty and personalized service. We also offer parts and service for your existing household appliances. We offer financing and delivery options as well. Don't make that big box store mistake. Come see us at Roswell Appliance Outlet today at 600 South Main in Roswell, or call 575-363-9236. Roswell Appliance Outlet, a proud supporter of Roswell Sports.
Every piece of land has a story, written by those who work it. But everyone's story is different. So the question is, how will you tell yours? Behind the wheel of a John Deere compact tractor, mower, or Gator utility vehicle. Run with us and start telling your story today.
Stop by Pecos Valley Equipment in Artesia and Roswell, or visit us online at pecosvalleyequipment.com.
Have you noticed the days are getting shorter? This is Jim Gill from Roswell Seed Company. I know it's kind of hard to tell, but we're on the downhill side of the year, so every day is a couple of minutes shorter than the one before, even though your plants need plenty of food and water to keep them healthy. Like those globe willows that are turning yellow. A good dose of the right fertilizer will make them bright green again. No matter what the problems you're having, we probably have a cure at Roswell Seed Company, but come see us soon, because winter's coming, you know.
Check it out.
Introducing the new and improved taste of Pepsi Zero Sugar. Now more delicious. Zero never tasted so good. Try it now. Try it now.
Welcome back to Artesia, New Mexico. We're here at the Bulldog Bowl in the 5A state championship game between the Roswell Coyotes and the Artesia Bulldogs. The Artesia Bulldogs lead 21-7, about 4 minutes and 20 seconds before we start the third quarter. Coach McDonald, let's talk a little Roswell football right now. This is not like the Coyotes right now defensively.
No, and, getting hit with the big plays, the personal fouls, just out of character, not just on the field, but, after the play as well. So we heard there might be a player ejected there at the end of the game, end of the half. So we'll try to get confirmation on that. But yeah, just not what we were expecting from this defense at all. This is as many points as I had them giving up the whole game. Now it's whole half to play, and the Coyotes get the ball first to start things off. So it's going to be all about adjustments in there. So we'll see if Coach Lynn and Coach Bolaños can make those adjustments, and the kids can put it on the field and put it into action. We'll see, but it's always a tall task to beat this team anywhere, especially here. And now, down 2 touchdowns, it's That's a tough hill.
Yeah, let's see what the Roswell Coyotes can do offensively. The front line for the Coyotes really struggling here in this first half.
Yeah.
And as you mentioned earlier, Manny Fuentes had limited yardage. How much did he have in the first half? Manny Fuentes.
Just 18 yards.
18 total yards, and that's not like Manny as well, too. I mean, he's been under pressure the majority of the game.
Right.
And so, I really like to see, Coach Lynn come back to the speed option, do the running game a little bit here, and see what we can, come up with there. But it's gonna be an interesting second half. I want to see what's going to end up happening now. I know Coach Bolaño's going to make the adjustment in the secondary, but it's just, like I said, it's just not like the Roswell Coyotes. But as you and I were coming up here, my prediction was 28-21. The Coyotes still were going to win this ball game. But, again, the Coyotes defense is going to have to play a lot better than what they're doing right now.
Oh, absolutely. And, that there have been some breaks, as there always are in games. The missed field goal that hits the upright, and then you get the fumble, the forced fumble that they can't get on top of. And then they have the fourth down at midfield. Those three things go the other way, and, this score could be the exact reverse. So, you just got to hope that you catch those breaks in the second half, and that, that after the game we're saying, boy, you had tale of two halves. First half was all Artesia. Second half was all Roswell. And, if that's the case, then Roswell still got a shot here. And then, if not, and for a long afternoon.
Well, we're trying to find out the scores here from around the state, some other state championship games. I did see that Lovington-Portales game was going on. Lovington was currently winning, but you might get that a lot quicker than I.
Yeah, I'll try to get that, because I may have given I may have heard a score wrong on that here in the press box. So.
Well, I thought I heard something like 21-7 as well, too, or something like that. But we'll find.
But then I thought I heard 7-7. So.
7-7. Okay.
So we'll just see. Let me see if I can pull that up for us here.
Okay.
As the Bulldogs out first, as you might expect.
Yep.
So here's a score in the first quarter: Robertson 7, St. Mike's 0.
Okay.
First quarter score: Cleveland 7, La Cueva 0. Second quarter score: Lovington 36, Portales 7.
Wow.
And that's in Portales. So that.
Wow.
Yeah, and I just got confirmation on that. Thank you, Mr. Torres. So.
That's a district foul as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
Lovington and Portales.
Well, yeah, we were talking about, how many of the state championship matchups that have either already been played or are being played this afternoon are district matchups. I mean, obviously ours. But I think it was 5 out of the 7 or something like that. So, yeah, it's crazy. Texaco beat Eunice.
Texaco beat Eunice, and what was the score of that game?
That was big, 44-7. And of course, this one is a district matchup. St. Mike's and Robertson's a district matchup. La Cueva, Cleveland, the Gateway, Lovington, Portales. So, yeah, it's been interesting. It's the year of the inter district matchup for state title games. Now, it's going to be interesting to me to see just what happens here and how they start this half. What adjustments can be made offensively. Is Coach Lynn going to have to use some tight ends or some running backs to help protect Manny Fuentes, because you got to think they're going to go to the air. There's still time maybe early on to go with your running game. But, at some point you got to think that they're going to have to go to the air, and they've had zero success with that.
All right, speaking of the Roswell Coyotes, as they trot down to the field, a whole bunch of them, isn't there?
Oh, yeah. No, it's and, the body language right now is good for the Roswell Coyotes, so that's good. That's step one in this process as we get, it says 2.5 minutes on the clock. They may add 3 to that. I'm not sure.
Well, you want to take a break?
We could take a quick one, sure.
Yeah, let's take you want to take a couple-minute break if you can?
Just 30.
30 seconds?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll be right back.
Today is State Championship Saturday, and everyone at Farmers Country Market in Roswell would like to wish the Roswell Coyotes the best of luck in today's matchup. This time of year, it's good to know that everything you need for your holiday gatherings and parties is ready for you at your Farmers Country Market. Can't decide what to give for gifts? How about a gift card from Farmers Country Market? Go Coyotes from Farmers Country Market in Roswell. Central Valley Electric is continually learning and advancing technology that improves electric service, reliability, and safety, and in turn enhancing the quality of life for members that we serve in our local communities. CVE offers an account management program called Smart Hub that allows members to track their usage, set up convenient pay methods, and the ability to manage their energy use with smart technologies. A secure system such as Smart Hub is an easy tool to use. To sign up, visit cvecoop.org and click Smart Hub to get started.
Wakefield Oil Express has the highest quality service in Roswell with a 17-point full-service oil change that includes a full wash and vacuum at their car wash. You won't find a better deal. They also offer full synthetic oil changes, fuel and cabin filter replacements, and will even check your battery. Their tunnel wash isn't afraid of dirty vehicles. They have the best value wash in town with free vacuums. They even offer wash passes that can be used for multiple vehicles. Next time you need your oil changed, go to the fast and efficient Wakefield Oil Express and let them earn your business. 3204 North Main, Roswell.
Big O Tires' biggest Black Friday sale is here. For a limited time, get unbeatable savings on the tire brands you know and trust. Plus savings on brakes, oil changes, air filters, and more. All with multiple financing options tailored to you. These savings won't last. Make an appointment online at bigotires.com or stop in today. Big O Tires, the team you trust.
Welcome back to Coyotes football on 106.5 Roswell Talk FM. We are here at the Bulldog Bowl in the 5A state championship. The Coyotes do trail 21-7 as we are just seconds away from the start of the third quarter. The Artesia Bulldogs won the toss, but decided to receive in the first half.
Yeah, and it paid off for them. They drove down the field and scored. But, you know, now if we can do the same thing and make this a one-score game, it's going to be tough here because the personal foul, dead ball foul, after the half ended, was assessed. They are kicking off in Coyote territory, and they'll kick it deep. No, they kicked it short. That's a good job.
Okay, it's going to be returnable, and that's going to be Abe Toscano is going to bring it out to about the 17, 18-yard line.
Yeah, about a 15-yard return for Abe, and that's pretty big right there because otherwise they're starting. I thought they were going to kick in the end zone. It was a great kickoff is what it was.
It really was. So it's going to be first down and 10 from the 18-yard line. It is confirmed. So we're understanding there was an ejection in the first half. We are still trying to get a number. We'll start get a number here in just a moment. Okay, so it's going to be Coyote ball, pistol formation. Manny Fuentes, the quarterback. He's going to go back to speed option. He's going to take it himself. Manny on his feet. And that's going to be about 8 yards. So it's going to be second and about 2 for the Roswell Coyotes.
And what the Coyotes need to do here is just not panic. I mean, you're only down 2 scores. I mean, it's not insurmountable. It's not a desperate situation yet. You can still be you. You can still run the football, run your regular game plan. What you want to be sure you do is you need to score this first drive so it doesn't get away from you.
Oh, they're going to call it 9-yard gain, so that's going to be a first down for the Roswell Coyotes as Bryce Sanchez will be out of bounds. Excuse me. I'm going to tell you what, that was an excellent Frito pie with hot dog and everything else. That was great. So another first down for the Roswell Coyotes here. Coyotes still working from the right hash. 21-7 is the score if you're just now tuning in on 106.5 Roswell Talk FM. Fuentes, the quarterback for the Coyotes, in pistol formation. Bryce Sanchez right behind him. He's going to hand it off to Sanchez up the middle, and we'll get a few yards on that carry.
Yeah, I think I can give him 4. And again, we don't need to be lining up in a hurry unless we want to. Your whole playbook is open to you. It's just 2 scores, and especially if you have a good drive and can finish on this one, I mean, it's a brand new ball game.
2nd down and 6. Here's Fuentes driving back to pass. Quick pass it is. And it looks like it's going to be a first down.
And late hit out of bounds is going to add to that. So a 12-yard completion to Kennard.
So the flag will be against Artesia.
Pretty clearly out of bounds.
Sure, of course.
So that will move them considerably up the field. Should be around the Artesia 40-yard line. So this is helpful. You know, it takes the momentum because Artesia had all the momentum. And, you know, it's harder to make adjustments when you're having success sometimes because the players don't buy in so much. You know, when you have adjustments that have to be made, they're really looking for it.
Trio package for the Coyotes, and there's another miscommunication that's looks like Fuentes and Sanchez are just not on the same page today.
Coach, I haven't seen that all year. Not all year. He's handing the ball off to Casper there, and Casper doesn't take it, and then he just has to take off with it. I mean, literally not once all year have I seen that happen.
Yeah, well, granted.
And now it's happened twice.
Well, granted, you know, there was positive yardage. It's going to be 2nd and 7, but have to get on the same page here. There's going to be the toss to Sanchez. He will get the first down, and that's a great run by Bryce Sanchez. And there's going to be another flag, and this time it might be on the Coyotes.
Bryce Sanchez on the carry. Jaron Watkins knocks it out of bounds.
So is it going to be, will they get the first down and then back them up? How are they going to do this? Because that was well after the play was over.
Personal foul.
Now, and you know, maybe it's an offsetting. I don't know. There is discussion here. Coach Lynn has the hands on the hips and looks away, so I'm thinking that's not going to go our way. And the offense is backing up.
When I was looking at the front line, you saw the aftermath, I'm sure, did you?
I didn't really see what happened. It's all the way on the other side of the field there, and it's hard to tell. And now Giovanni Apodaca trying to get the Roswell crowd into it.
Well,
so here's the call. Personal foul on Roswell.
15-yarder.
But are they going to mark it off from there? Because the ball is at the 36. Bryce got to the 27. So a 9-yard carry, and they mark it off from there.
Yeah.
Now, this either needs to be 1st and 15.
Personal foul on Roswell. Okay.
First down, though.
First down, yes.
It is going to be a first down.
So they're going to give the Coyotes the first down because it was after the play.
Right. And it's going to be 1st and 10. So that worked out okay for Roswell.
For the most part.
But I mean, that's personal foul number 3.
On the Coyotes.
On the Coyotes.
Okay, so here is Manny Fuentes once again in pistol formation, speed option. There's going to be another flag on the play, and it looks like that one's going to be coming back. Looks like a holding call on the Coyotes.
On the carry. The interless and Caden Grantham making the stop to the Bulldogs. Penalty marker on the play.
And here's the indication. Personal foul shot block.
Personal foul shot block against the Coyotes.
So that will be the 15-yard variety instead of the 10.
Another 15 adds to that, so that's going to... Now, is that going to be a loss?
Well, I mean, it's...
Are they going to repeat the first down?
They should. Well, I don't know if it's a loss of down or not. Is it going to be 1st and 25 or 2nd and 25?
So they're going to keep it as a first down. So it's going to be 1st down and 25.
Yeah.
Kyle's just really shooting themselves in the foot here.
Yeah.
I mean, stick to the game plan, eliminate the penalties.
Yeah, because this first drive is so important, and it started off so well. Now they got a few downs here to pick this up, get this first down if they can.
Manny Fuentes under pressure again. Wide open, and that is going to be caught by Josh Estrada.
Pass complete to Josh Estrada. Josiah Rodriguez makes the stop.
You know, and
19-yard completion. Boy, they needed that.
Sure did.
Second and 6 for the Coyotes.
You know, been pretty impressed with the Artesia Bulldogs defense up to this point.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
Have really done their job. Keen on Bryce Sanchez doing their job, attacking the line and putting the pressure on Manny Fuentes.
Yeah, they've made, and here goes Bryce again. You know, Bryce has been pretty dang effective today. I mean, this is going to put him close to 100 yards on 14 carries.
That's going to be another first down for the Coyotes.
So 11 on that gets him up to 98 yards. So he's done his job.
Sure.
And the line's done their job when he's been carrying it. But it's been pass protection where, you know, they've been in trouble.
So it's going to be first down and 10 from the 27-yard line. Left hash is Fuentes communicating with Sanchez here. Let's see what happens. There's going to be another toss to Sanchez. Sanchez at the 25, 20, and finally brought down about the 16, 17-yard line. So the Coyotes are in Bulldog territory. And I like the strategy here in the second half. Utilize Bryce as much as you can here in the second half. Coyotes down by 14.
Yeah, I mean, obviously plenty of time to get back in this game. And I love they didn't panic, just start chucking the ball down the field and putting Manny in a situation where he's running for his life back there. When you've got the weapon that is Bryce Sanchez, you got to use him.
Okay, so first down and 10, 7:32 left in the third quarter. Sanchez on his feet and finally brought down about the 2-yard line. Go ahead and give it to him one more time.
Yeah, and
so about 12-yard gain for Bryce Sanchez.
Yeah, he's up to 122 now. I mean, they have no answer. Artesia has no answer for Bryce Sanchez running the ball. Now, if they continue to do this, then, you know, if you can get a couple stops on defense, you get back in the game. And I'd be surprised if
Bryce Sanchez from the 5-yard line, he is going to lose one.
Yeah, maybe. I don't think they're going to give him 1 yard on it.
Let's see. That's going to be it's going to be a tough.
Short gain on the play.
Yeah, they're going to give him 1 yard.
Second goal at the 3.
So you have Al-J Macias at the top of your screen. Let's see if they just go ahead and give it to Bryce Sanchez here. We have motion, and there's the toss to Bryce Sanchez. Sanchez going to be close. It's, let's see the indication. Touchdown, Coyotes. Bryce Sanchez from 3 yards out. So 3 yards out is Bryce Sanchez, and let's see if Kennard can get the extra point as they get set here. So it's 21-13 in favor of Artesia, but let's see. There is the snap, and it is good. So 21-14 now is the score in favor of the Artesia Bulldogs, but don't count the Coyotes out yet. We're going to take a break. We'll be right back. You are listening and watching KSVPTV.com, 106.5 Roswell's Talk FM.
Today is State Championship Saturday, and everyone at Farmers Country Market in Roswell would like to wish the Roswell Coyotes the best of luck in today's matchup. This time of year, it's good to know that everything you need for your holiday gatherings and parties is ready for you at your Farmers Country Market. Can't decide what to give for gifts? How about a gift card from Farmers Country Market? Market in Roswell.
Welcome back to the Bulldog Bowl here in Artesia, New Mexico. We are here in the 5A State Championship. Artesia currently leads 21-14, and the Roswell Coyotes get back on the board here on a 3-yard rush by Bryce Sanchez. PAT up and good. Coyotes really going to have to play some good defense here in the second half, Coach.
They really are, and I doubt we'll see any trickery here. They're in that bunch formation that they sometimes kick out of, but now they're going to spread it out. Doesn't mean they won't try something here, but I assume they'll use the leg. They don't.
Oh, that's going to be returnable from about the 30-yard line.
Oh.
And that is Rascone on the return.
So Toscano and Nichols on the special teams tackle, but just not. I mean, they're good on special teams. We said it pregame, said it earlier in the year. That's one of their big strengths is special teams, and they showed why right there. Now they've got a short field to try to extend the lead. So this puts even more pressure on this defense.
Estrada, 1st and 10 from 37, working right hash. It's going to be a quick dump. And finally brought down about the 35-yard line.
Yeah.
Yeah, Isaac Casadas was the Bulldog with the reception.
And they said JoJo Garcia made the stop, but that's definitely not right. That's the other number. It was Nate Herrera making the stop.
Nate Herrera is the Coyote. Okay, 2nd down and 8, so 2-yard gain for Casares. Chugging right now for Artesia. Hand it off once again now to number 26, Frankie Galindo. And Galindo has really had a good game for the Artesia Bulldogs.
Yeah, nice run of 8 yards there for Frankie Galindo. And as the linebackers get him down, but not before he gets the big gain, and it's going to bring up 3rd and short.
Yeah, I'd really like to see the crowd over here on the east side get a little bit more. Wow, it sounds like they're not really active right here, Coach.
Well, but I mean, we're in this fishbowl up here. We can't really hear much. It's so quiet in here. Windows closed.
All right, 3rd down and 1.
Now watch something strange here.
This is going to be a quarterback double lead here. Actually, no, that's Galindo.
Yeah, direct snap to
Direct
Galindo.
snap.
Bulldog ball carrier. Gain of 8 on the play. Wesley Gallegos and Javier Garcia making the stop with the Coyotes.
So another 1st down for the Artesia Bulldogs.
Yeah, at some point they're going to have to shut them down. I mean, to have a chance in this game, they're going to have to get the offense off the field. Of course, you could force a turnover here.
Okay, so 1st and 10 from the 20 now. Middle part of the field. Let's see what Estrada and the Bulldogs will do here on this drive. 3-man front defensively for the Roswell Coyotes.
Run from Galindo. Coming. Nope.
Let's see if they're going to take a shot in the end zone. No. Estrada is going to be brought down about the 25-yard line.
Is that Eli? No.
No, it's number
Greathouse.
66, Greathouse. So Greathouse is still in the ball game.
Yeah, good job. And that will be the first sack of the game for Roswell.
Yeah, so it's going to bring up a 2nd down and 15.
Yeah, and getting just a turnover on downs here is a real possibility for Roswell as well, because I don't think the kicking game is there for Artesia, so I think they'd be going in a 4th down situation. Of course, just 2nd down here.
Empty set now for Artesia. Drawing back to pass is Estrada. Going to throw into the end zone. Almost picked off.
Yeah, nice job by Keegan Nichols getting a big paw up there to knock that one down. I think if he goes up with 2 hands, he might have a chance to pick it, but he wanted to make sure he deflected it. So Keegan Nichols with the nice play there is going to bring up 3rd and 15. But again, I think because they don't have a lot of confidence in their kicker that this is 4 down territory for Artesia.
Oh, of course.
I mean, barring a huge loss.
So 3rd and 15, middle part of the field. Let's see if the Coyotes bring the house here. There's going to be that's going to be incomplete.
Nice job there by Jerem Moriel.
Yep.
And that will bring up the 4th and 15. And
this is big here. This could be a turning point here for the Roswell Coyotes.
Right, because it'll bring a lot of momentum. A drone over the stadium, they're announcing. Everyone in the stands looking up, but telling whoever's flying that drone to knock it off.
Yeah, exactly.
But you're right, this is a big down. They're going to spread it out. Obviously, they're going to throw it past the 10-yard line.
All right, so let's see what the defense can do here for the Roswell Coyotes. He's under pressure, Estrada, and he's going to throw it.
Oh, my gosh.
And that's going to be a touchdown for the Artesia Bulldogs, maybe. They're going to say he is down in the water. They're going to call it a touchdown.
So on 4th and 15 from the 25, Estrada escapes Eli Lynn, who was charging in.
And just throws it up.
Yeah, but, I mean, it's a good pass because, I mean, it's not even like it was a jump ball. I mean, he saw a guy come open, and it was number 15, Juan Diego Duran, able to make the catch just past the goal line, and that's touchdown Artesia.
So now the Artesia Bulldogs lead 27-14, 2:55 remaining in the third quarter.
So we get back to a 2-score game.
And that's going to be up, and PAT is good. 28-14 in favor of Artesia. We're going to take a break. We'll be right back. You're listening and watching KSVPTV.com, 106.5 Roswell's Talk FM.
Central Valley Electric is continually learning and advancing technology that improves electric service, reliability, and safety, and in turn enhancing the quality of life for members that we serve in our local communities. CVE offers an account management program called Smart Hub that allows members to track their usage, set up convenient pay methods, and the ability to manage their energy use with smart technologies. A secure system such as Smart Hub is an easy tool to use. To sign up, visit cvecoop.org and click Smart Hub to get started.
All right, we're back here at the Bulldog Bowl in Artesia, New Mexico. The Artesia Bulldogs extend their lead 28-14 on a scramble from Nye Estrada, throws it into the end zone. And
on 4th and 15.
4th and 15.
25-yard strike.
To Juan Diego Duran for the touchdown.
So just under 3 minutes left here in the third quarter. Still plenty of time in a 2-score game.
Sure.
But,
a lot of things going to happen here. But
yeah, you just hate to give that one up right there on 4th and 15. But hats off to Artesia, man. They've onside kicked almost every time.
And getting close to being pretty effective, I should say.
Yeah, I mean, it's working for them. I mean, I'm not sure I'd give Roswell a short field with a 2-score lead like that, but we'll see. I mean, that's a lot of confidence in your defense.
Yeah, I'm just still kind of just puzzled right now on the fact that, I mean,
they've got to see the film. We haven't heard anybody on kickoff returns all year.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I don't know why you're not booting that and making us go down the field, but we'll take the short field.
Well,
sure.
Guess what? It's working for the Artesia Bulldogs so far, so as they lead 28-14. And there's going to be a fumble, and the Artesia Bulldogs have it. The relationship is just not there between Bryce and Manning today.
Well,
that's
just right there. I mean, kids ran for 126 yards on most of them on that play, but that time.
Yeah, and this is where Artesia really could put this out of reach.
Well, yeah. I mean, that's a dagger right there. That's a big dagger.
Yeah, 28-14, and the toss was just
kind
of behind him. It looked like.
Maybe a little bit. A little bit.
All right, so it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Artesia Bulldogs. They're going to hand it off to Galindo.
Tackle for loss for Eli Lynn. And now will Artesia, penalty on the play?
I'm just trying to read the defense here. Yeah, it looks like there's discussion amongst the officials.
I mean, unless Eli grabbed a face mask or they're calling a horse collar, I don't know how this could be on Roswell. I didn't see anything.
Well, and I didn't see anything either. It's going to be a personal foul, chop block.
Chop block against the Coyotes.
A chop block against the defense? Have you ever seen a chop block against the defense?
I haven't. So that's going to be it's going to be a 15-yard penalty.
Well, yeah, because it's a personal foul.
15-yard penalty.
A chop block against the defense.
Placed at the 19-yard line. First down, Bulldogs.
Yeah,
Okay. All right, well.
I guess. Okay, so first down and 10 on the 19. Spread offense now for Estrada and the Bulldogs. And it's going to be in and out of the hands for an incomplete pass.
Pass intended for Ethan Kahn.
Yeah, and thrown maybe just a little behind him there. Had to kind of contort his body to try to make the catch there. Still a catchable ball, I would say.
Yeah, just off the hands of Ethan Kahn.
Yeah, and I don't know. You've got a good running game if you're Artesia. You know, you're known for your passing game, but you've got, Galindo is very effective. I'm not sure why you're throwing the ball so much right here.
Okay, here's the pass into the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Matthew Size. So it looks like Estrada using Matthew Size to his advantage.
I mean, you're stopping the clock. You're risking an interception. I just don't get it. I don't get it. I mean, it's not like they don't have a good running game. Galindo's kind of a stud.
Well, so, he's playing well tonight.
I mean, the numbers are there. He's been effective. And they're spreading it out again.
Well, right here, you got to be careful with quarterback draw. As Estrada's under pressure, and there's going to be a penalty on the Artesia Bulldogs.
Yeah, and a cramp on Noah Lynn there, but he appears to be okay.
Yeah, Noah Lynn, he's a big fella.
So we have a penalty on Artesia, which we have not seen much of today.
10-yard penalty from the line of scrimmage.
It's going to bring up 3rd and 20 from the 30.
Yep.
3rd and 20.
So very similar situation to the last drive where they have to get a first down near the 10-yard line, and they're getting into tough down and distance. Coyotes simply have to hold here.
Yeah, 3rd and 20 from the 29, working right hash again. They're going to go in the spread again. Are they going to play zone defensively here? Estrada.
He's in trouble. Throws it out of bounds.
It's going to be hit as he throws it by Eli Lynn.
Pass intended for Matthew Sice.
So good pressure on Estrada that time as he had nowhere to go with the football. Just throws it out of bounds. Stops the clock again.
Mm-hmm.
And brings up 4th and 20. Of course, they scored last time on the 4th and 15. So.
Yeah, Artesia is pretty dangerous all around on 4th down situations here. So I wouldn't be a bit surprised they throw this into the end zone.
Well, I mean, that's what you should do. I mean, like you said on the touchdown last time, you got to throw it pretty much at least to the 10.
Right.
So I kind of question where our safeties are playing right now. I mean, back it up, fellas.
Top of the screen here. Let's see where your tight ends lined up. Estrada driving back to pass. There's that screen possibly. And it's going to be picked off by Zai Carasco. Carasco going to go all the way. 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown. Coyotes.
See any hankies?
Not yet. Zai Carasco.
With the interception and return.
So Carasco with the big pick six, his 3rd of the year.
And what was that? That was actually an
82. I'm going to say 82.
Touchdown, pick 6. Excuse me. And there was no stopping that young man. Once he saw daylight, he was going all the way.
He's a dangerous runner. I mean, that could be playing offense for any team in the state right now. So it'll be Kennard out to try to kick the extra point, make it a one-score game. And again, all you got to do is run the football there, partner. All you got to do is run the football there.
Okay, this extra point here is very, very important here. Let's see if Kennard can make it a 7-point ball game, and he does. 28-21 is the score in favor of the Artesia Bulldogs, but a great 82-yard pick six by Zach Carasco. We're going to take a break. You are listening to 106.5 Roswell's Talk FM, KSVPTV.com.
Wakefield Oil Express has the highest quality service in Roswell with a 17-point full-service oil change that includes a full wash and vacuum at their car wash. You won't find a better deal. They also offer full synthetic oil changes, fuel and cabin filter replacements, and will even check your battery. Their tunnel wash isn't afraid of dirty vehicles. They have the best value wash in town with free vacuums. They even offer wash passes that can be used for multiple vehicles. Next time you need your oil changed, go to the fast and efficient Wakefield Oil Express and let them earn your business. 3204 North Main, Roswell.
Here we go. All right, we are back here at the Bulldog Bowl in Artesia, New Mexico. An 82-yard pick six for a touchdown by Zach Carasco to make it 28-21. What do you think, Coach?
Boy,
I'm speechless, man. I'm just telling you.
I kind of am, too. I mean, that's a bit of a gift, if you ask me. I mean, I just don't understand why you're not running the football there. You've been running it well the whole game. And all you want to do is keep the clock running. You got a great chance to go up 3 scores.
Yeah.
And instead, you throw the ball 4 times in a row and give up the pick six. But here we go.
All right, there's the kick. And that is going to go into the end zone. So it'll be 1st and 10 from the 20-yard line for the Artesia Bulldogs.
So we got a barn burner here, especially if this defense can stiffen up. They've struggled quite a bit today,
yeah.
More than they have all season long. And, again, hats off to Artesia. They are deadly on offense, and they have done an extremely good job against the Coyotes. But they only lead by 1 score, and if this defense can get a stop here, we got a brand new ball game on our hands.
All right, you see the SRO over there, Anna Romero, in uniform, running with the flag for the Roswell Coyotes after the touchdown. There she goes once again, trying to get the Coyotes pumped up here. It's going to be 1st and 10 on the 20 for the Artesia Bulldogs, and it's going to be Galindo on his feet, and that's going to be another first down for the Artesia Bulldogs.
Yeah, I mean, he's good. The running game's working today, so let's see if Coach Maupin learned his lesson from that last drive and continues to run the football here.
Well, let's see what happens.
And that's coming back anyway, so it will be holding against the Bulldogs. And that's going to put them in a tough down and distance. Let's see where the hold took place. It looks like maybe around the 25. So that means it'll be 1st and 15 around the 15.
Yeah, I'm just trying to see what's going on here on the south side of the
10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul.
Of the field here. Looks like I don't know if there's a problem or if they're just probably nothing major, I guess.
I think it's all right over there.
Yeah, 1st and 15 now for the Artesia Bulldogs from the 15. That's going to be handed off once again to, well, this time that's not Galindo. That is Isaac Casares.
And Nate Quintero from out of the backfield, defensive backfield, comes up to make the stop. Big tackle for loss for Nate Quintero. And that's going to bring up 2nd and a big chunk of the field, about 24. So that's a big loss. That's a 9-yard loss on that. And that's just a handoff, right?
That's it.
Toss.
So it's going to be 2nd and 24 from the 6. Let's see what Estrada does. It's going to be shotgun left here. And just going to quick dump. Oh, what a hit.
Destroyed by Quintero again.
That was almost a safety. And, wow.
Holy moly. Quintero had that played perfectly. My goodness, is the defensive play of the game so far for the Roswell Coyotes.
Oh, wow.
This is the kind of defense we've been used to seeing all season.
Well, you only have 17 seconds left here in quarter 3.
Yeah, they're probably going to let it go.
Well, and that's probably what they should do, and we probably have one full quarter left of this 5A state championship game, and that's exactly what's going to happen. The Bulldogs lead 28-21. It is going to be a 3rd down and 28 from the 2-yard line. We'll be right back. You are listening to Coyote Football on 106.5 Roswell Talk FM, KSVPTV.com.
Big O Tires' biggest Black Friday sale is here. For a limited time, get unbeatable savings on the tire brands you know and trust. Plus savings on brakes, oil changes, air filters, and more. All with multiple financing options tailored to you. These savings won't last. Make an appointment online at bigotires.com or stop in today. Big O Tires, the team you trust.
All right, we are back at the Bulldog Bowl in Artesia, New Mexico. 28-21 as the third quarter expires. Telling you what, this is turning out to be one heck of a ball game.
Boy, it is. Just like we expected, and maybe not the score we expected if you're a member of Coyote Nation, but Roswell Coyotes are clawing their way back into this one, and they've got Artesia in a bad spot here. They've got them at 3rd and 28 at their own 2-yard line. Be interesting to see the play call, and be interesting to see the defensive play call.
Yeah.
Do they go after and try to get the safety, or do they, play it more conservatively and just try to force the punt? So here we go.
Well, 3rd and 28. The high-powered offense of the Artesia Bulldogs. You have to be real careful here. They're going to play a cover 2 or a zone.
Empty backfield.
Empty backfield. Here it is. Estrada in trouble, and that one's just going to be thrown away. And that was quite a dangerous pass, if you think about it.
Well, I mean, he was smart to
throw it out of bounds.
Yeah, well, that part was smart because Wes Gallegos had good coverage, and Wes has pick sixes on the year too. But now you're in a situation where you're punting on a short punt. You don't have your normal snap to your punter.
That's correct.
And that brings the safety. Coyotes have already blocked the punt in this game.
But listen to this. You have to be careful here in this situation here. You might bring the house, but you got to be careful not to have a late hit. That's going to be Matt Castillo, I believe, here about the 44-yard line. And that's going to be returnable. Matt Castillo.
Fair caught. Nobody within 15 yards of him, and that's...
I disagree with that. I think you have to return that.
Yeah. But they'll have excellent field position in Artesia territory and a chance to go down and potentially tie this game. They'll start at Artesia's 44. I think Castillo just thought he didn't expect to have that much time.
Well, I guess when in doubt, go ahead and
that's safe.
But
that's safe.
But here's the thing. Right now, you're in the 4th quarter here in the 5A state championship game here at the Bulldog Bowl. I think you got to try to make something happen.
Yeah, I'm sure he wishes that he had returned that, but that's all right.
Well, nonetheless, the Coyotes do have the ball from on the 44-yard line, 1st and 10, and working middle part of the field. Here comes Manny Fuentes. Fuentes will gain about 3 yards.
And maybe he's a little reluctant to pitch that one. What do you think?
Well, I think so. I think that's probably true there.
They're fine. They're nothing but confidence for those boys. I mean, that was the right decision on speed option there. You had a little seam.
Hey, they just need to relax.
Yeah,
play the game.
Play your game. You're fine. You're fine right here. Go down and score, and it's a brand new game.
That's Sanchez.
And not much there.
Let's see if Fuentes will go into an empty set here on 3rd down. So it's going to be 3rd down and a gain of 1. So it's going to be 3rd down and about 6 from the 40-yard line. Sold out crowd here, standing room only. Right about 8,000 people.
It's going to be a pitch to Bryce.
No. He's rolling out. Fuentes in trouble. And he just fouled.
Fell down.
Fuentes got a knee to the head.
Did he?
Yes. Fuentes got a knee to the head as he was in trouble.
He went down. It looked like he maybe slipped on the turf. I saw that. I didn't see the. Maybe. Not sure what happened there. Anyway, it's going to be a big sack.
Oh, it's a big sack, so looks like he's going to go to the sideline real quick, but no, he slipped, and when he slipped, it looked like there was an Artesia Bulldog that got on top of him. Looked like there was a knee to the head, but looks like he's going to be okay as he walks out the field on his own might there. Looks like Carasco will be kicking now from about the 35-yard line. Not a very good kick this time around, but it is returnable.
This is why they're so good. Carasco has to make the tackle, but not before Artesia returns it all the way back to the Roswell High 15-yard line. Special teams, partner. Special teams.
43-yard return. First down, Bulldogs.
And the punter, Carasco, finally, after fighting off a blocker, able to make the tackle.
Well, let's see what the defense can do here for the Roswell Coyotes. I mean, it's 1st and 10 from the 17. Bulldogs are in Coyote territory.
No stranger to, holding them deep in your own territory. This team, I mean, they did it 4 times in the previous game. They've done it a couple times here this afternoon, but this is a tough position to be in.
Shotgun left for Estrada and the Bulldogs. It's going to be a little toss. Here's where the Roswell Coyotes really need to get in control here.
Yeah, and no gain there.
Get a force a fumble or maybe a pick six or something like that would help the Roswell Coyotes.
Oh, well.
And this, there's only 9 minutes and 30 seconds left here in this ball game in this 5A state championship.
Yeah, you give up a score here and you put yourself in a situation where you're basically in your 2-minute offense for the rest of the game.
Yeah, pretty much. All right, Estrada is going to be in shotgun formation again. Shotgun left this time. Driving back to pass, and there's that screen we talked about to Galindo. Galindo escapes, and finally going to be out of bounds.
Pass complete to Frankie Galindo. Zion Carasco making the stop.
Yeah, I just go back to that Matt Castillo. I really would like to have seen him return that, and that could have been a factor there, but of course it didn't happen.
You're going to bring up 3rd and about
1.
1, yeah.
3rd down and 1 for Artesia. 3-man front defensively for the Roswell Coyotes.
And Galindo's got the first down, looks like.
Well, it looks like the Coyotes are just trying to strip the ball there. So 4 opportunities for the Artesia Bulldogs to get into the end zone here to make it a 2-score game.
There to make the stop. Gain of 2 on the play.
Yeah, and they had the turnover before. If they've ever needed one now.
Yep, so it's going to be another first down for the Artesia Bulldogs. 8 minutes and 29 seconds left in the ball game. I'm going to have a direct snap again, possibly here to Galindo.
They're going to snap it to Galindo and see if he can get in.
Just that old double lead, it looks like. Oh, triple. Look at this. You got a guard, tackle, pull. Galindo is going to be short, but there's going to be a flag on the play. It might be on the Artesia Bulldogs. Might be a hold call.
Yeah, 2 flags out there, so he's almost always go on the defense. I mean the offense. Now, what you wonder here is potentially offsetting penalties.
Well, that is definitely a possibility, but let's see here. There's a holding on the Artesia Bulldogs. Face mask, offsetting penalties, so you repeat the down.
Penalties offset.
you know, that's probably a gain for the Coyotes. I mean, you'd love to have backed them up with just the holding and not had the face mask, but at least they're not second goal at the 2. You know, that's where they were. So.
Okay, so it's going to be first down for Artesia on the 7-yard line. The clock continues to run. 7:48 remaining in the ball game. And there's going to be another flag on the drive here, and it's going to be on Artesia, as it was a direct snap to Galindo.
Yeah, Dominic Silva with a good defensive play there, but it won't count, as the Coyotes will take the penalty. 7.5 minutes remaining here in the game. Coyotes down a touchdown, 28-21. But Artesia knocking on the door again here.
Yeah, the crowd's still intact here. I mean, you're talking about a packed house. Standing room only. 7:38 remaining in the ball game. So they're going to move the ball back.
So the illegal shift.
Still first down then on the illegal shift. So it's going to be first down and about 12.
All right, they're going to go back to that direct snap to Galindo here.
Now, I wouldn't be a bit surprised if can Galindo throw the ball.
He can't. Well, they tried. They tried early in the game to have him throw the ball.
During that first drive. See, there it is right there. There's that double reverse. There's a fumble in the play.
Boy, this is big. That's a big play. I'll tell you what, Coach, I don't like to second-guess coaches, but why are you running that play there? Why are you running that play there? I mean, that's so now it's going to be second and goal at nearly the 30.
Diego Weston on the fumble there.
Now, the only bad part here is it's getting rid of all the clock, but it's still just a one-score game. And now the Artesia scoring is not really the foregone conclusion we thought it was when it was first and goal at the 7 or whatever it was.
But here's where Artesia is very effective, though. I mean, it might be second down and 30, but I'm telling you, that high offense.
No, if anybody's effective, it's these long down and distance, it's going to be them. But
3-man front defensively for the Roswell Coyotes. They're going to try to go into the end zone, up the middle, and there it is right there.
Wide open.
There's a touchdown for Artesia, as we just talked about. Second and 30. I mean, what do you?
Yeah,
I just called it.
And the secondary just does not have the coverage they had in the earlier matchup.
Yeah.
And that took a ton of time off the clock.
So Nia Estrada, the quarterback, with another touchdown pass.
We need everyone to take 8 pieces of confetti.
And there is the point after touchdown. So now the score is 35-21 in favor of the Bulldogs, with 6:13 remaining in the ball game. We're going to take a break. You're listening and watching KSVPTV.com, 106.5 Roswell's Talk FM.
The need to grow past our basic capabilities and experience the impossible will forever keep aviation technology evolving. Within the Aviation Maintenance Technology program at ENMU Roswell, students thrive knowing that the faculty and community are supporting their success. ENMU Roswell is dedicated to empowering students through hands-on skills training in a nurturing environment. To learn more, contact us today.
Welcome back to Coyote Football here on 106.5 Roswell's Talk FM, KSVPTV.com. Artesia extends their lead 35-21 on a strike from Nia Estrada to Juan Diego Duran. And there's that onside kick once again, as you referenced, and the Coyotes will take over about the 34-yard line.
And they've kicked it to Mikey Lucero 3 times, and he has managed to get on it 3 times, so he's definitely done his job there. So the Coyotes, with just a little over 6 minutes remaining and down 2 scores, you know, I think all you're going to see is this spread offense.
Well, let's see if Fuentes is okay. It looks like he's back in the ball game now. It's going to be a spread offense for the Roswell Coyotes. 2-minute offense right here. Quick pass. I'm going to try to get that to Abe Toscano. He is on his feet.
Yeah, and Abe's just got to get out of bounds.
Yeah, you got to get out of bounds. You have to get out of bounds. You're fighting against the clock right now. You have to have a little sense of urgency, but somebody's down on the ground. It looks like Fuentes is down.
Timeout on the field.
He is hurt.
Well, I didn't see. Did he get hit as he threw? I mean, that was a quick.
He's not. Let's take a break. We'll be right back. You're listening 106.5 Roswell Talk FM, KSVPTV.com.
If you're missing a tooth or several teeth, a dental implant may be the ultimate solution. Implants look and feel so much like real teeth that you probably forget you have an implant. Maupin and Brown Dentistry is one of New Mexico's most experienced implant providers, with literally thousands of implant patients who are absolutely delighted with the results. Call Maupin and Brown today for an evaluation. You'll be surprised how affordable implants can be. Maupin and Brown, your choice for experienced state-of-the-art dentistry.
Today is everyone at Farmers Country Market in Roswell would like to wish the Roswell Coyotes the best of luck in today's matchup. This time of year, it's good to know that everything you need for your holiday gatherings and parties is ready for you at your Farmers Country Market. Can't decide what to give for gifts? How about a gift card from Farmers Country Market? Go Coyotes from Farmers Country Market in Roswell.
All right, welcome back to 106.5 Roswell Talk FM, KSVPTV.com. At an injury timeout, looks like the quarterback Manny Fuentes is injured. Finally standing up now as a training unit.
Yeah, but
Take a look at him.
I think he's going to have to be carried off the field, and that's exactly what's happening as Manny appears to be done. So now it will be up to backup quarterback
Padilla.
Andrew Padilla to try and get the Coyotes back in this one with not much time to work with and a lot of field.
Well, you know, I hate to see that with any kid, any ball player like that, but especially Manny Fuentes, the senior captain on that field, goes down on an injury, and that's just...
Yeah, and he's getting a nice ovation from the Roswell faithful, who not one of which is left here, by the way.
Right. Well, I don't see anybody leaving. Everybody's still here intact, as we talked about. But it is going to be Andrew Padilla now going to lead the Roswell Coyotes here as they trail 35-21. Padilla is going to snap up. Well, what happened here?
Well, it's false start.
Penalty marker on the play. Dead ball foul, false
They're
start.
trying to run the ball with Bryce, which,
5-yard penalty.
you know,
Still second down.
good idea, but you're down 2 scores with 5:42 left. I'm not sure you have the luxury of running with Bryce right now.
No, it's Fuentes coming back out.
Wow, that is Fuentes coming back in.
That's kind of what happened last year during the Piedra Vista game. When Roswell had that chance to come back and win it, Fuentes was in the tent and decides to come back out, and that's what he just did just now. He's not. Okay.
Doesn't even appear to be limping.
Well, I don't know, but let's see what happens here. Fuentes, the senior captain quarterback, back on the field here. Believe it or not. Oh, Fuentes under pressure. And that time, Fuentes.
And will he get up now? I mean, everybody's trying to help him up.
Fuentes this time.
Fuentes got hit very hard as he let go of that ball. It's an incomplete pass, and now another injury timeout for Fuentes.
Well, Coach, this time he is not moving. Fuentes is not moving. Oh, no. Let's take a timeout. We'll be right back.
Central Valley Electric is continually learning and advancing technology that improves electric service, reliability, and safety, and in local communities. CVE offers an account management program called Smart Hub that allows members to track their usage, set up convenient pay methods, and the ability to manage their energy use with smart technologies. A secure system such as Smart Hub is an easy tool to use. To sign up, visit cvecoop.org and click Smart Hub to get started.
Wakefield Oil Express has the highest quality service in Roswell with a 17-point full-service oil change that includes a full wash and vacuum at their car wash. You won't find a better deal. They also offer full synthetic oil changes, fuel and cabin filter replacements, and will even check your battery. Their tunnel wash isn't afraid of dirty vehicles. They have the best value wash in town with free vacuums. They even offer wash passes that can be used for multiple vehicles. Next time you need your oil changed, go to the fast and efficient Wakefield Oil Express and let them earn your business. 3204 North Main, Roswell.
Big O Tires' biggest Black Friday sale is here. For a limited time, get unbeatable savings on the tire brands you know and trust. Plus savings on brakes, oil changes, air filters, and more. All with multiple financing options tailored to you. These savings won't last. Make an appointment online at bigotires.com or stop in today. Big O Tires, the team you trust.
The need to grow past our basic capabilities and experience the impossible will forever keep aviation technology evolving. Within the Aviation Maintenance Technology program at ENMU Roswell, students thrive knowing that the faculty and community are supporting their success. ENMU Roswell is dedicated to empowering students through hands-on skills training in a nurturing environment. To learn more, contact us today.
Implants look and feel so much like real teeth that you probably forget you have an implant. Maupin and Brown Dentistry is one of New Mexico's most experienced implant providers, with literally thousands of implant patients who are absolutely delighted with the results. Call Maupin and Brown today for an evaluation. You'll be surprised how affordable implants can be. Maupin and Brown, your choice for experienced, state-of-the-art dentistry.
Every piece of land has a story, written by those who work it. But everyone's story is different. So the question is, how will you tell yours? Behind the wheel of a John Deere compact tractor, mower, or Gator utility vehicle. Run with us and start telling your story today.
Stop by Pecos Valley Equipment in Artesia and Roswell, or visit us online at pecosvalleyequipment.com.
Have you noticed the days are getting shorter? This is Jim Gill from Roswell Seed Company. I know it's kind of hard to tell, but we're on the downhill side of the year, so every day is a couple of minutes shorter than the one before, even though your plants need plenty of food and water to keep them healthy. Like those globe willows that are turning yellow. A good dose of the right fertilizer will make them bright green again. No matter what the problems you're having, we probably have a cure at Roswell Seed Company, but come see us soon, because winter's coming, you know.
Check it out.
Introducing the new and improved taste of Pepsi Zero Sugar. Now more delicious. Zero never tasted so good. Try it now.
Today is State Championship Saturday, and everyone at Farmers Country Market in Roswell would like to wish the Roswell Coyotes the best of luck in today's matchup. This time of year, it's good to know that everything you need for your holiday gatherings and parties is ready for you at your Farmers Country Market. Can't decide what to give for gifts? How about a gift card from Farmers Country Market? Go Coyotes from Farmers Country Market in Roswell. Central Valley Electric is continually learning and advancing technology that improves electric service, reliability, and safety, and in turn enhancing the quality of life for members that we serve in our local communities. CVE offers an account management program called Smart Hub that allows members to track their usage, set up convenient pay methods, and the ability to manage their energy use with smart technologies. A secure system such as Smart Hub is an easy tool to use. To sign up, visit cvecoop.org and click Smart Hub to get started.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Tile Football. We are here on a injury timeout as Manny Fuentes is still on the ground. Looks like the medics are on the field, and the stretcher is
Yeah, they're
out on the field there. So.
Yeah, they're getting him on the cart. So they're okay to move him, so that's a good thing. We did see him moving after he went down, so we don't think it's any kind of a head or neck type situation. So good ovation, standing ovation from both sides here, and saw the good sportsmanship by Artesia as they sent their whole squad out to midfield and took a knee.
Yeah, we'll get you an update here once I have that opportunity. I'll shoot a text over down to the sideline to find out what's going on there, but very much a great concern right now as Manny Fuentes, the senior captain quarterback, on a stretcher. And Coach, as you and I said earlier, this is the 5A state championship game, but when you see an injury like that, nothing really matters.
Right. No game, no season, no sport.
Nothing
is worth a terrible injury. Hopefully this isn't a terrible injury, that this is an abundance of caution as the cart takes Manny off the field.
And you see Mom and Dad on the cart as well. We'll get that going there. It's just really bad to see. The Artesia fans are showing great sportsmanship here as usual. And, right now it looks like Manny still has his helmet on, so that tells me it could end up being, and don't quote me on this, I'm just saying that they're probably taking this for caution. It could end up being a neck injury, but we'll see what happens. Okay, well, we'll keep you updated on that. The score is 35-21 here with 5:19 left to play. The quarterback is going to be Andrew Padilla now. He's going to be on a spread offense here. And we're not sure what's going on here. That's going to be another flag, false start.
Yep. So it's going to turn a 3rd and 7 into a 3rd and 12. Penalties have been a big problem for Roswell today. Don't have the exact numbers. I always tell myself I'll have those numbers, and for some reason I don't keep track of penalties. So 3rd and 12 now, as Padilla will go back to the spread. It's not Padilla. It's Jacob Palomino. So Palomino in at quarterback.
It's Palomino now?
Yep, pretty sure.
It is Palomino. So
And
Palomino.
he's got some room here.
Oh, he's on the midfield. He's at the 40, 30, and finally brought down about the 22-yard line, but there is a penalty marker.
Yeah, about 12 yards down the field was the penalty marker, so that you got to think that that's coming back. That's what the Artesia players are indicating. Great run from Jacob Palomino. We talked about him earlier and how he's kind of a do-everything for Roswell. Now, he was a quarterback.
Sure.
You know, he was the starting JV quarterback last year. He got injured, missed almost the entire year. He's an extremely versatile player. So we're going to say block in the back against the Coyotes. Now, it looks like it did occur about 12 yards downfield. So this is going to be wind up actually being a gain, and you're not going to lose the down. So
right,
they're going to wind up having 3rd down over, and it's going to be about 3rd and 9 yeah, it looks like that's where they're going to put it. So it's going to be 3rd and 9. So another chance for Palomino in the offense here. Got to think they're going for it anyway if they don't get it.
Well, one way or another, both, yes.
Well,
absolutely.
Now Palomino's out wide, so I'm assuming that is Padilla. Interesting.
Okay, let's see what happens here. Empty set here.
And Padilla will throw, and he's got a man.
That is going to be caught by Estrada for a 1st down.
Close. Not for sure.
Pass complete to Josh Estrada.
And they're going to say it's 1st down. So it's going to be a 9-yard completion. Padilla to Estrada. His 2nd catch of the game.
Yep. So it's going to be a 1st down and 10. for the Roswell Coyotes. So it is Padilla at quarterback right now.
It is. Coyotes down 2 scores at their own 44-yard line. They're in the spread offense with backup quarterback Andrew Padilla in the game. And he will hang one up.
Oh, that's going to be a fumble. And it's going to be Artesia's ball.
Yeah, hit as he threw, and Jesus Gutierrez actually had a chance to just fall on. He tried to pick it up, and Artesia gets to it.
So the Artesia Bulldogs will take over here on the fumble. Recovered by the Bulldogs. And this ain't looking good for the Roswell Coyotes.
That'll probably do it right there. I mean, and now a flag.
So it might be, let's see if the Artesia Bulldogs will just kind of run the ball now to, if they score, it put this out of reach. And
I think with
it's kind of over.
With Manny out, it's probably.
Yep. So it's going to be another handoff there. That one's to Galindo.
Frankie Galindo, the ball carrier.
Rutley and Greathouse on the stop, and now
there's going to be another timeout on the field, and it looks like Roswell High will be the one. So we're going to take a break. We'll be right back. You're listening, watching KSVPTV.com, 106.5, Roswell's Talk FM.
Wakefield Oil Express has the highest quality service in Roswell with a 17-point full-service oil change. To offer full synthetic oil changes, fuel and cabin filter replacements, and will even check your battery. Their Tunnel Wash isn't afraid of dirty vehicles. They have the best value wash in town with free vacuums. They even offer wash passes that can be used for multiple vehicles. Next time you need your oil changed, go to the fast and efficient Wakefield Oil Express and let them earn your business. 3204 North Main, Roswell.
All right. 35-21 with 4 minutes and 3 seconds left in the ball game. The Bulldogs recovered a fumble, and now it's going to be a 2nd down and 11 for the Bulldogs on the 41-yard line. Bulldogs working left hash here. And it looks like that's going to still be Estrada at quarterback.
Yeah, it is.
Galindo with the ball.
Tackle by Nichols, but not before he gets first down yardage.
13 on the play.
And Galindo's slow to get up.
Yeah, and that's
hobbles back to the huddle. Stays in the game.
Yeah, what a run there by Galindo, and he's done that all game today.
No, he's been something else, and to think that he was going to be the backup. You know, it was the backup to start the season. And
because you had LaRock, right?
Yeah, LaRock. And, you know, they're saying pregame that he's looking to extend his career beyond high school. And, boy, the way Frankie Galindo's played this year, and just a junior.
Yeah.
You know, he'll be back next year running the ball for him. And
bright future for. So the clock begins. 3:18 left in the ball game. And Artesia just utilizing the clock as much as they can now.
Yeah,
and they're trying to stay in bounds as much as they can.
Yeah,
so
they need to carry him out of bounds in that situation. But so Galindo, his helmet came off, and he's not happy.
Was there another flag on the play? Is that what they're saying?
Just a 1-yard gain. The clock is stopped at least momentarily. Are they going to say he was out of bounds?
Well, must have.
Well, the play clock hasn't started, so maybe not. They may roll it. And if they do, then the white hat will. I'm not sure what's going on here.
Yeah, not real sure. Looks like Jeremy Maupin's going to take a timeout.
Well, white hat indicated the defense. Let's see.
I saw Jeremy go timeout, but...
Okay.
Timeout, Coyotes.
Oh, they're going to say it's the Coyotes. Okay. We'll take one, too. We'll be right back.
Big Big O Tires' biggest Black Friday sale is here. For a limited time, get unbeatable savings on the tire brands you know and trust. Plus savings on brakes, oil changes, air filters, and more. All with multiple financing options tailored to you. These savings won't last. Make an appointment online at bigotires.com or stop in today. Big O Tires, the team you trust.
All right, welcome back to Coyote Football on 106.5 Roswell Talk FM, KSBPTV.com. Art Sandal, Kelly McDonald live from the Bulldog Bowl. And Bulldogs currently lead 35-21 with 3:08 remaining in this contest. Empty set for Estrada. Oh, no, that's not Estrada. I beg your pardon. That is actually Isaac Casares.
Yeah, they've run the Wildcat, I should say, with him from time to time this season. I've seen that play on film quite a bit with Casares taking the snap and taking off. And that will give him a first down inside, well, right at the 10-yard line. And the clock continues to run inside of 3 minutes now.
Isaac Casares, Jr.
And, of course, Artesia will just let it run close to the very end here. There's 26 on the play clock. So they'll get this, probably snap this close to 2 minutes and 12 seconds left in the game.
Yeah. Just utilizing the time here. I mean, I've seen a lot of things happen with 2 minutes, but, I mean, you go back to 2000.
Yeah.
When the Coyotes won the state championship over Piedra Vista, I saw that happen. So, I mean, anything's possible, but we'll see what happens here.
Carasco on the tackle. Showing good sportsmanship there.
Yeah.
But they did say he was down inbounds, and so the clock continues to run. Coach Lynn has one timeout left. He's not using it here.
Yeah, I don't think you would utilize that just yet, huh?
Well, it's only second down and goal. Coach Maupin's going to take as much time off the clock every time here. And, yeah, I mean, with just one timeout left, you're kind of hamstrung as far as getting it stopped.
And so it looks like the Artesia Bulldogs, the football team, is trying to get their crowd up a little bit as they're going to be the 5A state champion.
Yep, going to be number 32 for them.
Number 30, the 32nd state championship for the Artesia Bulldogs.
And they will have a sign out here that says finish the row. They have 4 rows of state championships up above our heads here. And they're just missing 1 to complete that. And they're going to get it, 32 state championships. So they're run the clock all the way down and take the delay. Estrada back out there. He's going to hand the ball to Galindo.
And Galindo, has had one heck of a ball game today. And now there's only about 64 seconds left in this contest. And as we mentioned earlier, the Roswell Coyotes appear to fall in this championship game 35-21. It is going to be 3rd down and 10, so that is going to be it with just 40 seconds left.
And now 10 on the play clock. Let's see if they take another delay or if they...
Well, you could take another delay, or they're going to try to run it again or just nil it.
No.
They're going to nil it.
Yep,
and that's it.
And that'll do it.
As the Artesia Bulldogs win the 5A state championship here at the Bulldog Bowl, 35-21. We're going to take a break, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be right back. You're listening to 106.5 Roswell Talk FM, KSBPTV.com.
Oasis Computers has been Roswell's trusted source for home and small business computers for over 30 years, and they continue to be your best resource for computer repairs, operating system upgrades, web root managed, antivirus, special orders, and more. Oasis Computers is now open from 8 to 1, Monday through Friday to better serve you. Service calls by appointments and after-hour appointments are available too. Stop by Oasis Computers at 1703 North Garden or call or text 575-625-9141 for even faster service.
At Artesia General Hospital, our emergency department experts care for more than 10,000 people each year. Our emergency department is open 24 hours a day, and there's always a doctor on duty. We specialize in advanced adult and pediatric life support and trauma services, making sure you have access to quality care when every second counts. From unexpected illness to serious injuries, you can trust our team to provide exceptional emergency care in any situation. Learn more at artesiageneral.com/emergency.
Central Valley Electric is continually learning and advancing technology that improves electric service, reliability, and safety, and in turn enhancing the quality of life for members that we serve in our local communities. CVE offers an account management program called Smart Hub that allows members to track their usage, set up convenient pay methods, and the ability to manage their energy use with smart technologies. A secure system such as Smart Hub is an easy tool to use. To sign up, visit cvecoop.org and click Smart Hub to get started.
Southwest Printers is a third-generation printing company. From letterheads to business cards and all types of invitations, books, and magazines. Our dedicated staff care about your project and work to get it right the first time, every time. Southwest Printers' design team makes your art stand out above the rest. Our printing team will handle your project like it's the only one in the shop. Let us print your signs, banners, window lettering, event tickets, invitations, and much, much more. Remember, Southwest Printers. If you can think it, we can print it.
Find us fast in names and numbers.
What if you could look forward 1 year, 4 years, 40 years? What does the future look like? How will you ignite it? This is where the future gets fueled, where ideas come to life and identities flourish. This is where we define opportunity as individuals and as a pack. Being a Lobo is about so much more than the classes you take. It's about the mark you make on your world, because the journey starts here, but it never ends. What will you ignite?
All right, we're back here at the Bulldog Bowl as the Artesia Bulldogs claim the 5A state championship 35-21. And at the 40-yard line right now, looks like Superintendent Brian Luck is presenting the red trophy over to the Roswell Coyotes. And the Artesia Bulldogs waiting for the blue trophy, as this is their 32nd state championship. As they finish the roll, this is back-to-back state championships for the Artesia Bulldogs.
Yeah, it is, and it's talking to the our counterparts over here before the game that it's something like a 95% win percentage at home in state championship games for Artesia. I mean, you just don't win here. Right. You just don't. And hats off to them. Both these teams, because both these teams went the whole season, didn't lose to anybody but each other. And Artesia got it done when it counted the most, of course, and they're the state champs. But nothing to hang your heads about if you're part of Coyote Nation. And this was a special team, and they were going to be a special team no matter what happened here today. Not the outcome we wanted, but a tremendous season for Coach Lynn and the boys.
Yeah, both squads go 12-1 on the year, as you mentioned. And, Jeff Lynn did say in pregame, and then, of course, throughout the year, that this has been a very, very, very special team. And he's exactly right. I know it's a bit sad right now, but I'm sure they'll take about a week off and get back to work and start ready for for next season. So, Coach, you have some stats for us?
Yeah, we going to start special teams. Peyton Kennard missed a field goal that hit the right upright. Was 3 for 3 on extra points. Carasco had a tremendous 62-yard punt, 3 punt returns, all from 2 punt returns, from Matt Castillo, no yards. Mikey Lucero returned 3 kickoffs for no yards total. A.B. Toscano, a 15-yard kickoff return, and Isaac Loya, a 0-yard kick return. Defensively, Coyotes were led, as they were all season, by Keegan Nichols, 7 tackles on the day, 5 from Zy Carasco, plus the pick 6, an 82-yard touchdown on the interception. And Mason Greathouse chipped in with a sack to go with 4 tackles for him. 3 tackles each from Connor Nichols and Nate Quintero. Nate had a couple of big ones, 2 tackles for loss late in the game, trying to get the Coyotes back in it. 2 tackles each for Quezada, Eli Lynn, Rutley, and Jacob Palomino, and 1 for Nate Herrera, A.B. Toscano, Vernon Molinar, and Wes Gallegos. Moving to the offense, Manny Fuentes, 6 of 8, but for only 57 yards and an interception as he leaves the game with an injury. Andrew Padilla, 1 for 1 for 9 yards in relief. Josh Estrada, 2 catches for 28. Peyton Kennard, a catch for 12. Jacob Palomino, 2 catches for a total of 13. And A.B. Toscano, 2 catches also for 13 yards. Bryce Sanchez started the day off extremely well and was effective as he has been all season. 20 carries, 124 yards, and a touchdown, but just couldn't get him the ball in the second half. I mean, just the situation of the game meant we had to pass. Manny Fuentes ran 10 times for a total of 21 yards and a touchdown. And Josh Estrada had 1 carry for 13. Andrew Padilla, 1 carry for -4. And I'm missing a touchdown in there somewhere, so I apologize. But that is going to be the stats for the game for the year.
All right. Well, as we said before, the Artesia Bulldogs win their 32nd state championship here at home on a score of 35-21 over the Roswell Coyotes. And, hey, nice seeing you, bud. Take care. And, guys, Art Sandoval, Kelly McDonald, we're going to close this out until next year. Coach? Well, I guess we'll see what happens, partner.
Yeah, we'll see you basketball in the gym.
Yeah, well, as far as football is concerned, football's over with, so we'll see you guys next year. But, guys, hey, safe travels back to Roswell. Be smart. Congratulations to the Artesia Bulldogs. Wish you the best. Coach Jerry Maupin, congratulations on your back-to-back state championship. And we'll see you guys next year, next football season. We're going to close it out. Have a good night, and it's always great to be a Coyote. Good night.
That concludes this presentation of Sports on 106.5 Roswell's Talk FM. Sports on 106.5 Roswell's Talk FM is presented by Artesia General Hospital, Bob Reed Pest Control, Business Notions, Calici's Frozen Custard, Central Valley Electric, Dion's Pizzas, E&MU Portales, and E&MU Roswell, Moppin and Brown Dentistry, Maze Lumber, Oasis Computers, Pecos Valley Equipment, Pepsi, Plateau, Richland Dodge Chrysler Jeep and Ram, and Richland Chevrolet Buick, Roswell Seed Company, Southwest Printers, Trustmark Roofing, the University of New Mexico, Wakefield Oil, and Wakefield Oil Express. Thanks for tuning into this broadcast of Sports on 106.5 Roswell's Talk FM. We now return you to your regular scheduled programming.
It's going to be intercepted, and has Beeman open, and he caught it. And there's a dump pass for another touchdown.